Sports Encyclopedia. Where you at, Steve Kim? Got Trent in the cut. Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change with happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Light them up, better stay in your lane.
There's only three Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so past it, don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers! What up, man? We're in the building. It's Free Game Friday. We're going to give you some free game on a Free Game Friday. Tap the like, pound the like, strap in, and it's go time. We are here on a Friday. Dr. Jesse Moore, so tap in, give us some NFL update, injury updates. Big Matt McChesney's going to talk when it comes to some college football, and then Big Shaun King joins us. We'll talk some NFL and the old whites at QB. As you see the thumbnail, what it says. It wasn't just old whites in football either. It was old whites in baseball too. I'm going to break it down. But Mike Tomlin today sure looks like his rant was warranted, doesn't it? Joe Flacco has the best weapons of his career. And it looks like prime Tom Brady out there last night, dealing the ball to Chase and Higgins. The old whites. That's how you play quarterback, youngsters. See it, spin it, complete it. Old whites were balling. Guess what? The all-white team this year is going to be very, very, very hard to pick. It's going to be very interesting. We got more whites to choose from, it seems like, this year that are actually quality players. We're going to dive into it. Scatterbo, Flacco, AR, all these motherfuckers. All whites getting it done. But listen up. The bottom line is the pocket passer is still king in the NFL. It will always be king in the NFL, contrary to Smitty's belief. Staying upright, dealing the ball based on coverage with minimal protection because they know where to go with the football at all times, period. Pocket passers will always reign supreme, period. Proved it last night. Two 41-year-olds dealing last night. One throws for damn near 400, the other one damn near 300. And guess what? Pocket passers will always, always reign supreme. Not only in the NFL, but guess what? The old whites did in baseball. Max Scherzer last night pitched a gem for Toronto at 41 years old, joining Kenny Rodgers and Roger Clemens as the oldest winning playoff pitcher. But let's get back to football because Aaron Rodgers and the old whites made some plays. They threw a few balls only Aaron Rodgers could make. He threw a ball that only Aaron Rodgers can throw. A seam ball to the tight end. Freiermuth looked like fucking the best tight end in football because of the quarterback play that Aaron Rodgers displayed. But that Pittsburgh defense, which is the most expensive in the league, $179 million of asshole. The defense has a $179 million payroll just on that side and can't stop the run. Can't create a pass rush. And that pass rush was horrific, which allowed all man cover corners, Jalen Ramsey and those people to be looked like they got annihilated by Chase and Higgins. Chase had 23 targets. Not even Joe Burrow looked to Chase that many times. Higgins had another big night. Oh, my goodness. 179 million of ass on defense. You know why they play man coverage? Because their pass rush is $179 million worth. You're supposed to be able to lock up and play man and not have to run around for 8 seconds because the pass rush got to the QB on the other team. But it didn't. The pass rush was a null and void, and we played a team that had the Bengals on offensive line that was supposed to be worse than Cleveland. And Flacco got touched maybe one time. One time. The Doyers, winner, winner, chicken dinner. A sweep is incoming, as I said it would. They play tonight. They'll wrap it up and be hosting either Toronto or Seattle. Toronto ties it up, evens up the series against Seattle, goes back to Toronto for sure, regardless of what happens tonight in Seattle. And the Dodgers have Ohtani taking the mound, where he probably has been better than he has been at the plate during these playoffs. But what do I know? What I do know is this old white is going to bring in Far East Side 317, LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, and AR5 defending, Danny Dimes jocking, Caitlin Clark loving, from the boot, Big Smitty. Where you at, homie?
Can y'all hear me, homie? Can y'all hear me, homie? What's going on, chat? Man, it's Pregame Friday, my favorite day of the week. You said what?
I think your internet and your whole debacle of internet on that side is ruining the show. From home, on the road every day, GPS, what internet? You don't prepare tomorrow, today. There's a lot of shit going on. Any rebuttal for that?
When you do something
There's
like
literally
that,
lines going through your TV. It looks like the 70s right now. I don't know if you see the lines that are just going through your screen. That it looks like a pulsating 70s screen that I used to use when I was at my grandma's house in Compton. It's an old clicker TV.
when you do stuff like that, like it ruins the whole energy of the show. You know, I came on here excited, like Pregame Friday. I'm traveling. I could have took the day off. You know, I could have been like, JB, I'm off Friday. I'm traveling. I said, no, I'm gonna sacrifice my time with my wife to still do the show. And then he just exactly, Leah. Fucks my whole mood up. I'm sacrificing my time for you guys and for JB. And this motherfucker starts the show. I'm cussing already. I didn't want to cuss today.
That's why we got age restricted. That's why we got age restricted.
My plan was to not cuss today.
You're the reason we got age restricted. Fuck. I knew it.
I probably
you cuss first.
I probably am.
First. Huh?
I probably am. Yo, fuck it. We're not making money today then. Oh well.
We didn't make money yesterday. We didn't make money yesterday.
Oh,
Alan said you got 1990 headphones. Fuck it. I just want to take shots at you all day. Alan said you got 99 headlines on. 1990 headphones.
Yeah, because you talk so crazy, I'm trying to keep the sound decent in here. I'm in a hotel, homie. I'm in a public room right now. I'm in a hotel. A hotel.
You're not sacrificing nothing though, by the way. You're a liar. You're not. You're sacrificing to go have a good time. So don't give me no sad story. You're going to see Chris Brown, but don't want me to say bitch. Oh yeah, you're going to see Chris Brown who beats bitches and tells me not to say bitch. Stop, homie. You ain't sacrificing, homie. You having a good time this weekend, homie. Stop.
Yeah, that's
hypocrite.
Yeah. When you a married man, you do shit with your girl. Something you wouldn't know about. Single man who been single your whole fucking life. Yeah, when you're a married man, you plan trips, you plan shit to do throughout the year. You plan different things to do. This is something that's been on our list for us to do, to travel the city, try different foods, hey, have a good time. Having a good time is okay, Jason. Having a good time is okay. You ain't got to work 7 days fucking a week. If you want to, cool. But if you don't want to, that's fine. So this is something that's been on my calendar for months. But I said I'm still going to work.
I envy you. I envy you. I envy you. You have family. You have wife. You have a wife. I envy family. Yeah. I envy family.
Have a kid probably next couple years.
Well, I've said that though.
It's beautiful.
You have a kid when?
Beautiful. Yeah.
Wait, you said this year?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you said something. I was gonna say let's make an announcement. Are you gonna do the pink and blue thing?
Nah, I'm not doing that shit. That shit is weak.
So you're not gonna. So that's under you. That's younger than you even.
It's way younger than me.
Oh, it is.
I don't like it.
Old motherfucker doing it.
I mean, everybody does it. There's an example of everybody doing it, but it's not like my era just doing it. I don't like that shit.
Will I be the poll question? The chat's poll question. Would I be the Godfather? What's wrong, homie? What happened?
My fault. Nah, the spicy food last night, indigestion.
I take that as disrespect. Damn near kind of a slap in the face. But go ahead.
No, I had some heartburn, indigestion. But in reference to your question, I would have to talk to the wife first and kind of just discuss options.
I never met her. I never met your wife, but I still would be the Godfather, even though I never met your wife. I would take on the responsibility.
The thing about it, as crazy as you are, I do trust you to take care of the kid. Like, you're not gonna do anything bad to the kid.
You know what? That's a great point. You know why?
Why?
Great take, because it's Free Game Friday.
Yep.
So I would walk into the class and ask my coaches this one question, because they'd always fight for their shitbird. You know how it goes. The coach fight for their shitbird player, right? Oh, coach, we got to keep him. I said, would you let him babysit your daughter? And the motherfucker, the coaches get cricket as crickets.
That's deep.
And I said, cut him then. See, if you can't answer that question immediately, homie, cut him. See, I'd walk in and say he's a shitbird, but I trust him with my daughter, babysitting my daughter. Like, that is the ultimate defining question, that you keep a kid or cut him. Period. That was who I live by. Same with coaches. Yeah. I bring in my coaches. I'm like, homie, I wouldn't let you a fucking foot around my daughter, motherfucker. Get the fuck out. I would fire coaches the same way. Same with players. And it's just a human thing, homie. I respect that. Yeah, it's a human thing, homie.
You know what's crazy? People in the chat are calling me crazy for saying that I think JB would take good care of a kid. Like, as crazy as JB is, I don't think JB would like throw the kid around. I don't think. Like, what do y'all think he gonna do? I don't. Like, everyone said Smitty crazy as hell for that one. Like, D Jones said Smitty has terrible discernment. Like, damn, what y'all think JB gonna do? Like, I know he yell and cuss on here.
That's again. You're proving a great point. You're proving the point that the nobodies who go off of a fucking 8-hour fucking Netflix show know me. That's the embarrassing part about it. Like, these motherfuckers are so embarrassed. Like, it's an embarrassment. It's like they don't ever ask themselves, like, damn, does JB and Smitty come into my job and just start fucking judging me off of my fucking 2 hours as I'm clocked into this motherfucking Walmart? Like, does JB judge D Jones and how D Jones bags groceries at Walmart? I don't judge D Jones bagging groceries at Walmart, homie. Like, I don't go in and say, hey, D Jones, you got to put the fucking, the cans on the bottom. Don't throw the cans on top of the eggs, D Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that. So, like,
put the bread at the top.
We're so soft, homie. These pussies are so soft. See, the real recognize real at the end of the day. And that's really at the end of the day, how you know. Right. Like, period. Like, the real recognizes real, Smitty. I don't need to really explain it. It's real. Like, that's why you never seen a player of mine talk shit about me on social media. You never seen it, because real recognize real at the end of the day. You don't see the Jermaine Johnsons. Oh, man, you guys got JB fucked up. He saved my life. He tweets it out, though, and then goes crickets again. But then 20 years, they'll wait 2-3 years, and then JB's he's a menace, and then they got to pull that back up. It's like, I got to babysit your fucking kids, homie, too? Like, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, they don't understand it. It's all right. It's all right. I love it. Makes my shit itch. Smitty, Mike Tomlin was right. Mike Tomlin was right. What? Mike Tomlin was right. He didn't want that old white to go deal in the same conference. He was right. He was on to something.
He was on to something. He was on to something. But real quick, during your rant, you said that the all-white team, it's going to be hard to decide who's going to play, who's going to start, yada, 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 yada. But if y'all go back to the show, when you started naming the whites, you immediately got stuck after the first name. After the first name, you got stuck. Who is it? Is Cameron Lowe one of your players?
Yeah, Cam. That's the tackle that always says, yo, pancake you and shit.
You can't block me out the Cam, no. You saved his life. But you immediately got stuck. You said, Joe Burrow, AR, Scattable.
Good point. You only notice. I noticed something about you. You only notice and like really are like on top of everything when it involves whites. So you wouldn't have noticed it if I was talking about brothers. You would never notice it. But when it became white and I struggled with it, you got hot. You just went right in, went out the other. I could have kept going, but then I'm like, the reason I got stuck, to be honest.
Be real, keep it real.
Because I mentioned 3 QBs and I was like, fuck, I can't have all quarterbacks on the roster. So I got stuck, and then I started thinking about other positions, and there's just not that many of them. So I Scatterboo. You heard I said Scatterboo 3 times.
Right. Out the back. Scatterboo.
I forgot what's his name. Jackson Dart. I couldn't think of his fucking name.
AR, Flacco. You been all white quarterbacks.
Danny Dime.
Right.
Sam Darnold. I then go back to Scatterboo again.
Scatterboo.
Only thing I can think of, homie. The only thing I can think of. Shout out to Scatterboo and Pat Perez. They called me. Scatterboo and Pat Perez Smitty called me on FaceTime. Shout out to them too. They're both. Pat kind of helped give money to Arizona State, obviously, where Scatterboo was at last year. They became cool. They called me on FaceTime, fucking with me, and it was funny. But that's gotta get Scatterboo on. We'll get Scatterboo on the show this year. Now that he's not in college, he said he can come on. Yeah, I like the all white, led by me, E-Dub. E-Dub's games tonight, Smitty. I got to go out there. Smitty frozen. Fuck. Nah. D. Jones, we're not claiming Bill. I'm not claiming Bill. I'm not gonna claim Bill Belichick no more, or Lombardi. We're gonna take them off. We gotta cut them out. We gotta cut them motherfuckers off quick. But let's dive into the show, man. See if Smitty gets back in. He's got BPS internet. He just frozen. That's just a frozen picture. Just keep it like that. Fuck it. Keep it like that, and then use audio behind it, and see if that shit works. Anyway, let's dive into the quote of the day, brought to you by BetUS TV. Once I care, I don't leave. Once I leave, I don't care. Smitty needs to hear that. At that Motel 6 he's at right now over there in Shreveport. He needs to hear that right there because his ass needs to live by that. Once I care, I don't leave. That means you fucking fight to stay. I've been trying to stay in California. I've been fighting to stay here, dog. I really have because I care. I don't leave because I care. But if I leave, I do not give a fuck. And that's just me about. That's for bitches. That's fucking friends. That's fucking all them motherfuckers. All of them. Once I leave, I don't care. Just telling you. Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you head on over there. God damn, I'm getting this close, fellas, for that big lotto. I'm telling you. I only hit lottos. I only go up for lottos. You guys can play on your own discretion. Just use our promo code, Coach AB. You can take a couple off and win you some money every day. I don't care. I'm trying to win the lotto. That's it. Only one I want to win. I just want to win the lotto. Did you hear my quote?
Yeah, it was fire, homie.
What'd I say?
Well, to me, the CTV was better because the CTV was, I'm not in competition with anyone. I run my own race. Like, to me,
I haven't even read that yet. I haven't even read it yet. Fuck. We can't operate a show that your internet's so bad that you come in thinking I said things I didn't say yet. So you basically read the rundown that I threw up there, and I didn't even read the rundown. I haven't even done the contrary to belief yet. I was waiting on you, so you didn't hear it. So that means you lied, BPS.
You didn't say that?
No.
How the hell did I even?
You saw it. You didn't read. I didn't say it yet.
Where did I see it though? Like how could I have saw it?
Because it had race involved, probably.
Go ahead and say it the right way.
I'm not in competition with anyone. I run my own race.
Yeah. I like
that's
that.
contrary to belief. Brought to you by Underdog. I was giving a whole spiel on Underdog. Like I was diving into Underdog, selling the fuck out of Underdog. And you came in and just kind of ruined the whole shit. If you think my intro ruined your day,
yeah,
you just shit on me.
Well, that was payback, homie. Payback's a motherfucker.
Anyway,
Let me see if we can move forward amicably. So we both fucked up so far. We both lost points in our system. Let's see if we can move on amicably.
Yeah. Let me shake it off, man. Anyway, poll question, Smitty. Would you let Burrow return when healthy? Go.
100%. Stop asking silly questions. This shouldn't even be a poll question. Joe Burrow is the top 3 quarterback in this league when he's healthy. He is the franchise quarterback. He's being paid as such. Joe Flacco is a great vet to bring in for a couple games to kind of keep the boat afloat. Hopefully he can win enough games to keep the Bengals in the playoff race. So when Joe does return, he can lead them to the playoffs and see if they can go on a crazy destiny type of run. But no question at all. Again, you got a top 3 quarterback on your team and he's healthy. Of course he's going to be right there back behind the center. Last year, people were arguing if he should have won MVP, even with his record being what his record was because of his stat line and the way he was willing and dealing on that football field. So the fact that people are even questioning this is insane. You guys get so excited over a couple good games here. And he did the same thing with Mac Jones in the 49ers uniform. Every time a backup quarterback comes in and has a couple good games, you guys forget who the starter was. You did the same thing with Cooper Rush and Dak Prescott. Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott. It's like, calm down, slow your roll. Remember who the starter is. He's a starter for a reason. Joe Burrow is getting that spot back immediately when he's healthy.
All right, so obviously all the common, random, whatever they call it, casuals is what I think the word is, casuals. All the casuals think, of course, you bring Burrow back. He's the highest, he's a highly paid guy, all that shit. Of course, we know the common sense question is, yeah, fine. But this is a guy who's riddled with injuries, Smitty, who has yet to complete a season, except for last year. He comes back finally after being hurt, plays finally. He's been hurt more than he's played, and we want to rush him back to a team that we don't even think is a playoff team. Why? When I got 41-year-old Joe Flacco doing what he just did last night, and he's been in this organization 9 days, homie. He's thrown for fucking almost 600 yards. He has his 2 wide receivers more targets than any other 2 wide receivers in football. He's been there 9 days. He's been there 9 days. So to me, my eyes work. I saw a 41-year-old last night who was dealing like he was Tom Brady-esque back in the day with a very good team. Like, that's how comfortable he looked last night. Like, there was nothing jarring him. He was protected because he got rid of the football. And quarterbacks that are really good protect themselves regardless of the O-line. And Joe Burrow and Aaron Rodgers did that last night. And Flacco looked like he's been there since Jump Street. Again, 18-year veteran, Smitty. He knows every fucking offense. You're not going to throw him something that he's just going to be stuck with. He came in day one, they said, and ran 32 plays at practice. Day one, the Wednesday after the trade, and sit there, and they were looking at him like, holy fuck, this guy I don't need to teach him shit. Like, he knows common football, so guess what? All that shit's tied together. When you're a coordinator and a head coach in this league, you're from somebody's tree. That guy's tree already ran this system. Flacco's been in that system every fucking where. He's been in it 18 years. I'm not so sure I do rush Burrow back in. For what? Now, if they're fucking there is a double-edged sword here, Smitty. If you're winning, and let's say these motherfuckers go on a roll. By the way, they play the Jets, the Browns, and fucking the Dolphins next. Like, these guys can go, they can win the next 3, 4, 5 games. So if they get on a hot streak, let's just say the hot streak side, and they go and they're serious playoff contender battling the Steelers in this division. Do you pull him on a heater and put Burrow in? And then flip it. Now let's say they don't win. They're losing 4 or 5 in a row after a hot streak. They lose 4 or 5 in a row. Do you put Burrow back in? See what I'm saying? It's not so cut and dried, homie. Like, why would I bring Burrow back to a shitty situation, and then why am I going to pull a 41-year-old heater and on a run and bring Burrow back in and only to risk getting hurt again for my franchise future, which Burrow is? I'm just telling you, it's not as easy as a question as all you micros in the chat think it is. I'm just telling you right now, it's something to think about.
Yeah, I thought about it. I'm bringing Burrow back in. If they're winning and they have a chance to go to the playoffs, I don't give a fuck. Injuries are part of the game. You can always get hurt. I can't not play you because you might get hurt. Like, that's crazy. Like, the reason why, so it's kind of like it's counterintuitive. I'm not playing you because you might get hurt and then you won't play. Well, fuck, you might as well play then. Let's play. Let's roll the dice.
If you're not a contender, it makes sense, right? If you're not a contender, why would you play him?
I'm saying if you are a contender, that's what I just said specifically. I said if Flacco's able to keep them afloat and Burrow's healthy and it's week, I don't know, 11, whatever, 12, and they're like, damn, bro, if we win out, we can make it to the playoffs or get a wild card or whatever the case may be.
So you would split that up. You would mess with that. Like if Flacco got you there and you're winning and rolling.
Yeah.
Let's say I don't think the Bengals are gonna go fucking run the table, but let's just say they win. You know, they're well above 500 with Flacco.
They're like 4-2. They go 4-2 next 6 weeks, something like that. Yeah.
I mean, that means they're in the playoff hunt. Like, right. So I don't know if I'd fuck with that. Not with a Burrow that I know is not fully 100% healthy.
I've seen enough though. Like, listen, Joe Flacco, we've seen him in Cleveland do this. He has like 3 really good games. We're like, oh shit, the Browns might have found something here, and then he gets 2 shitty, horrible games where he throws like 4 picks, and we're like,
you ain't never seen
like, we do this every.
You gotta rewind. You gotta rewind yourself. You gotta rewind. You gotta rewind.
We did it with Fitzmagic.
I'm trying to help you.
We do it with Mac Jones.
I'm trying to help you, homie.
We do it with,
trying to help you. Be real.
We do it with Snoop Huntley. Any backup quarterback that has a good stretch.
No, we don't.
We did it with your.
I don't.
What's the name, Chad from New York?
I don't.
We get so excited for the backup quarterback.
I don't. We got to rewind yourself though, so we can make sure we don't get that clip by Kevin a Trucker or something, and we look stupid on the real show. Has Joe Flacco ever had fucking these wideouts, homie? Has anyone you just discussed ever had these wideouts? Do you see what he looked like with these wideouts last night, homie? It's not Cleveland, homie. It's not the Jets. It's not fucking some shitty-ass organization you just mentioned with fucking Snoop Huntley. Come on, homie. He has the 2 best wideout tandem in football, possibly. And it looked like it last night, homie. This motherfucker had 23 targets. Joe Burrow never even got this motherfucker 23 targets. And then Higgins is fucking around catching balls wide open and just falling because the game's over. Like, they're clowning last night against Jalen Ramsey, supposed to be a lockdown corner, you said still. The motherfucker made Jalen Ramsey look like he should retire and go chill and coach with Weddle.
Well, Jalen Ramsey is on the back. Jalen Ramsey's on the back end of his career. Jamar Chase is in his prime. Respect.
But that's you made moves. You remember he made moves for these guys, homie. In the secondary, you made it a fucking. You targeted secondary help because you knew that was your weakness. And this guy threw for 400 last night on a position you targeted and addressed to get better. And they threw for 400 last night. The Bengals did. Like, the back row in Pittsburgh is horrible, and they ran man, Smitty, 79% of the time. Mina Kimes told me, and so 79% of the time they ran man. So if they ran man 79% of the time, Smitty, where's the pass rush? You run man, Smitty, as you know. Yeah. So because Darnell Smith and Sheldon Day is going to get to the passer. Right. So we run man, so you don't have to fucking run around and worry about it. We're going to cover, you know, back in the day we had great D-line. Hey, man, just fucking guard them up for 2 seconds. Tell me we got you.
That's all we need. Jalen
Ramsey running around. Jalen Ramsey last night running out. What do you call it? Tag? You know, the one where you got to follow that motherfucker until you tag him? Yeah. Oh, man, Jalen Ramsey was on an island for 9 seconds last night, homie. Flacco's at. Check down. Oh, corner. Fucking Ramsey's like, fuck, I'm tired of motherfucker. Homie, the secondary is horrible because they get no pass rush. And you could argue the Steelers got 2 Hall of Famers on the fucking D-line.
Yeah.
2. They didn't get a sack until late in the game. They got 1 sack because I watched that game specifically because I was like, damn, the quarterback play is finally fucking really good. And I'm looking at quarterbacks just, even though AR threw 2 picks, one of them was in his, but I don't trip on picks like that. See, y'all anoint Jalen Hurts. He didn't throw a pick for 325 times. He's fucking horrible, though. There's a difference throwing picks into the teeth of the coverage versus throwing fucking no picks and no yards and no fucking offense like the Philadelphia Eagles perform every week. I don't give a fuck about throwing a pick. Throw a pick and show me that Aaron Rodgers didn't give a fuck last night, Smitty. You saw that ball he threw to Freiermuth, throw the fucking seam ball between two fucking defenders. You see the fucking other Freiermuth ball? Fuck, whoever picked Freiermuth last night, kudos to you fucking on fantasy. That motherfucker got you probably like 800 points. But I'm just saying, Smitty, those two fucking old whites were spinning it last night, and it was good to see. It reminded me of the fucking old days. It reminded me of the old days, homie.
So you're sold on Flacco. So you got Flacco like MVP conversation then. I'm just saying. I mean,
stop. You can't. You're not gonna trade a guy and do all that.
You're talking like last night is what you expect him to be now for the rest of the year. You're saying he has the best receivers he's ever had.
That's what I said he was.
He has the best tandem, the best duo. He's never had this in his career ever. He still gets to make any throw on the field. So if that's the case, you expect him to have a Super Bowl type of year, right? Or MVP type of year. What are we looking at, homie? Hey, let me see.
I don't know. The video was sending me. I'm waiting on Doc. I'm see if Doc coming in. Let's see.
Okay.
No, I said before. I said when he was traded, I said, "Oh shit, watch out," because he ain't never had these two wideouts. I'm just telling you. I said, watch out. I'm not saying he's gonna like. First of all, you got to stay upright when you're older, right? You got to stay. Right. He's 41 years old. 40. He's 40. Aaron's 41 or whatever. You got to stay upright. Number one. But he ain't never had this tandem, homie. And he looks like it's 7-on-7. When you understand quarterback play in totality, like those two do last night, it's real simple. When you put a lot of talent around me, it turns into 7-on-7. If you didn't watch him last night if you know quarterback play and watch Joe Flacco last night, you're saying, damn, he don't need to learn the offense, Smitty. I know who the hangover is. I know who the adjuster is. I know who the fuck, how many's on the roof. I know leverage, and I know who the fuck I have. I have Jamar Chase, who's going to ice any corner out there, and anytime I get into trouble, I'm looking for the man beater because Pittsburgh was in man, and guess what? Flacco knows they're in man. He's fucking 18-year veteran. I know we're in man, and I know who I have out here. And guess what he did? Fucking looked like he was playing 7-on-7, homie. I seriously doubt he knows the entire offense in 9 days, like to the back of his hand, but I bet you he knows it better than most already, than most quarterbacks going from one team to another because he knows football, number one, where we're struggling with at the quarterback position nowadays. They don't really know fucking football. So this kid's coming in knowing football. This man comes in knowing football, knows who he has. And if you watch the game last night, Smitty, it was fucking pure effortless. He's out there playing 7-on-7, homie. Did you not see the motherfucker? It didn't like did you watch him come off the I was watching it and I was like, we were talking a bunch of different people like, JB, this is old school. And I'm like, is he sweating? Like, seriously, come off the sideline, look at him on the sideline. He's like this, right? They give him the fucking tablet. He's not even sweating. Homie, he's not going to run around, even though he scrambled one time and threw everybody off, right? He's not going to run around and struggle. Watch the quarterbacks that we talk and critique every day on this show. Watch them when they come off the football field. Watch your favorite quarterback this week, fans, and watch him come off the football field. Fucking profusely sweating, fucking tired as shit. Kyler Murray's fucking running around back there, don't know what the fuck he's doing. Go look at all these quarterbacks that you love so much out there. Watch him come off the field. Joe Flacco came off the field after throwing fucking 23 times to Jamar Chase, 16 completions. Hey, Joe, you want to see the film? Nah, I'll see it tomorrow. They're man free. Fucking still back shoulder fade all day. Like, hey, that's how the conversation is, homie. That's real shit. When you know football, guess what? That's it. Like, sweet. They're really running man free versus us the whole fucking game? Are you shitting me? It's the fourth quarter. They haven't changed up yet. Like, homie, Joe Flacco's over there with a fucking Woody because he's like, are they really fucking manning up Jamar Chase at every position on the football field? So we put Jamar in the slot and we ran him on a fucking crosser. They really chased him in man. So we put Jamar Chase on the outside and we ran the fucking fade stop. They really were just in zero. So you're telling me Jalen Ramsey's tracing him all over the football field after running 85 football plays at him? And man, homie Flacco's over there like this. Like, he doesn't want to smile, homie, because he's so he doesn't want to give it away. He doesn't want to let him know, like, please stay in this shit.
It's
like,
easy for me, right?
Homie, that's what it was last night. I'm telling you, I'm getting texts from a lot of guys like that know football. Like, homie, are you seeing this shit? $179 million was the one, though. You're a $179 million defense, and you're that bad?
That was a game. Yeah, you had one bad game, homie.
Well, they had a couple bad games this year.
They're
Seattle.
Everything's still in front of them. They're still leading.
Listen, I picked Pittsburgh to win the division. At the beginning of the year, I picked Pittsburgh to win the division.
Exactly. So
but here's the thing, though. Like, this division's so bad this year, which we did not expect.
Yeah.
So shit happens in football. But Smitty, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not betting on the Steelers. I'm not sold on this team. Like, this team scares me. Like, Aaron Rodgers can have an inconsistent night and look like the 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers he can be any day now. I like their run game, but it's inconsistent. He had a good game last night, but inconsistent. They used 4 tight ends, Smitty. 3 old-ass tight ends. Washington caught a fucking touchdown. 280-pound tight end who can't move. They have no wideouts. They literally have no wideouts. I bet last night on fantasy on a wideout that I'd never even heard of because I knew he had to play, and he got me points. Fucking, what's his name? Miller. Yeah. Fucking Shaun Miller or some shit. So, like, they're down to no wideouts after DK. And DK, you're who I thought it. Who you thought it was. You're soft. Motherfucker, you soft as shit. You're known for that fucking play you ran down the motherfucker on the pick. That's what you're known for, homie. That motherfucker got his ball snatched out of his motherfucking hand like a little boy last night. Did you see that shit?
That was a bad play.
Homie, you're this fucking swole-ass motherfucker, and that little boy took the ball from you. Like, give me that motherfucking ball, little bitch.
These corners get paid, too, though. They put their cleats on one foot at a time, too, though. So, like, sometimes you got to give credit where credit is due. DK,
give me that ball, little bitch. Give me that ball.
It's so funny how us in the media, we really are like day to day. Like 2 days ago, you just said how Aaron Rodgers found his receiver and him and DK seem to have a connection. And it's one. You just said, I swear to God, it might have been yesterday. You just said this, and now 1 day later, he doesn't have the best game in the world, and you're flipping right back and saying, "Oh, this guy saw."
I didn't say he found his guy. I didn't say he found his guy. I said he has a wideout. He needs another.
They have a connection.
I've been saying they need another wideout all year long. Have I not?
Yes, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the DK slam.
I've been pushing to get A.J. Brown. They're going to make a move, get A.J. Brown. They're going to get somebody. They got to. There's no shot. They don't have, dog. He saw Flacco yesterday over there and is like, fuck. I wish I would have got traded to the Bengals. No?
Let me ask you this though, real quick. So
you don't think he was jealous one's envy of those wideouts yesterday, homie?
Are you now admitting that Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are worth the money? Because you was not the guy who was on their side during the offseason.
I'm never that guy.
They're paying all this money on 3 players. I don't know if that's smart.
I'm never that guy, though, Smitty.
They should pay Trey Hendrickson. They should pay these guys. These guys are divas. These guys.
I'm never that guy, though.
16 receptions, homie.
Yeah, I know. That's because the quarterback, though.
No, stop, homie. You got to catch the ball. Stop it.
Because of the quarterback. He dropped balls, too.
You just said
he dropped balls, too. He dropped balls, too. If I'm not micro and I just accept everything.
Don't backpedal. You just said how
not backpedaling.
You've been saying how he was cooking Jalen Ramsey all day and how Flacco's like, it's one-on-one coverage with Jamar Chase. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's easy.
Don't backpedal now and try to this one.
How's it backpedaling?
I heard you said, homie.
Why didn't he have all this with the other quarterbacks?
Because the other quarterback was super shitty. What do you mean?
Homie, stop.
You got to at least get the ball in the fucking hold on.
You know what I don't hear? I don't ever hear you come on this motherfucker defending the quarterback when the motherfucker drops the football. So if I'm Joe Flacco and you really want to talk shit, you really want to get brass tacks, I'm walking into today, and I'm saying, hey, Chase, we would have broke the fucking NFL record and Torrey Holt's record if you would have caught the fucking ball that you dropped. You dropped 3 footballs. You would have had 19 fucking receptions. Why haven't you brought that up? See, you want to talk about overpaying these motherfuckers every day, but you don't ever want to bring up the fact that these motherfuckers drop more balls than they fucking are worth too.
16 receptions, most in the game in Bengals team history. A team that had Chad.
What about the NFL record though? What about the NFL record?
Otocinco Johnson, a team that had my guy T.J. Ushmazada, a team that had A.J. motherfucking Green. The list goes on and on. This is the most catches in franchise history. Stop it, homie. Give credit where credit is due.
What about the NFL record, though?
Sometimes guys are worth paying a
What
damn
about
money.
the NFL record, though?
And this is the second time that he's had 15.
He might have broke the NFL record, and Flacco might have threw for 500. Flacco probably throws for 500. But we don't want to bring it up. It's all right. Let's just keep paying the wideouts. Yeah, I got it.
I'm not gonna be a prisoner moment. Let's see how Flacco. Don't sue me off. Let's see how Flacco. Don't do that again. Let's see how Flacco continues to perform the rest of this season. All right, so last time you're doing that. Let's see how Flacco continues to perform the rest of this season, homie. Let's see.
Let's dive into it. It's Free Game Friday, Smitty, and I got to dive into a poll question. I got a different poll question. Free Game Friday. It's a free game. Remember I told you Free Game Friday I do a different poll question.
Yeah, you do. You got all sorts of new segments and games and shit.
Take a listen.
Is it gay to sleep with a shirt? Is it gay to sleep with a shirt but nothing below the waist?
It's gay to sleep with a dude. That's the real litmus test, I think. Onward.
Smitty.
That's a funny motherfucker, man.
Smitty. Is it gay to sleep as a man with a t-shirt and no drawers?
I'm trying to see if that's the right word. I don't know if that's the right.
It's suspect.
As fuck.
It's suspect.
It's suspect. I'm questioning you, and it's extremely feminine. Like,
why though?
Bro, imagine me with this big ass shirt on with nothing, like this shit out.
Why though?
This shit out. That's
why
crazy.
though? Like why is it like if it's girls do it, we're loving that shit.
Oh, I love when a girl do that.
But like, why is it? I'm gonna fuck with the bitch and just do it. I think.
Walk in. All right, man. Good night. My shit.
Look, homie.
No.
Homie, I'm gonna walk in that motherfucker, homie. Hey, girl.
You ready?
That shit gay as fuck. I gotta be real. It would be gay. Now that I saw it, I gotta see it for myself. It's gay.
No. But, all right, let me ask you this.
Hey, now that you see it, and I'll be the sacrificial lamb. I wanted to show us too. You're gay.
But let me ask you this though. But is it that if you go like naked, if a man goes naked with a girl, is that okay? Like butt naked?
Yeah, that ain't gay though, right?
Okay, but
that's what I'm saying.
But adding the shirt now makes you.
Yeah,
that's crazy. How hard?
So let me ask you something. I got a t-shirt on. I take my shit off to fuck.
Yeah.
Is that gay?
No, you're fucking.
Exactly, homie. See, we're not macro in this.
And then after you bust, you might just lay down like fuck.
And I got a t-shirt on.
Yeah. So see,
I gotta really go back and think now. Have we done it?
I've done that. Like went home, like went in the room, just quickie, just threw the shit off, threw on the bed, put her leg up, grabbed her by the neck, and just getting into her, and then you bust, and you like, golly. You just lay out. And you got sweat all over your shirt, nothing on, your pants around your ankles. That's not gay. I'm sorry. Huh?
I thought I heard. Anyway, I'm all fucked up.
What happened?
I'm gonna go with this gay because it's just such a feminine situation. But
Jane said just wear gray.
Who did?
Jane.
Jane's a sister with the whitest name of a sister that you could have.
Just Jane. Like, I don't know no other black Janes.
I'm trying to think. Do I know any other black Janes? I don't think I do.
Like Jane Doe. Jane.
I don't know any other black Jane.
I know a Jade.
I know a lot of sisters named Jade.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucked the shit out of a gang of Jades. Ass. Every Jade I know had a major Duke.
Really?
Every single Jade I know has major ass.
Damn.
But they ugly as fuck.
Are they like bald head with ass? Like short hair with ass?
Every Jade I know got major ass, but ugly than a motherfucker.
Butterface.
Yeah, but you gotta fuck though.
You got to. Like,
yeah. Anyway, and it's good pussy. But anyway, it's Free Game Friday. Take a listen to what this bit says.
Oh.
First time I did something without you was
your bachelorette party.
Yeah, my bachelorette party. So I went to Nashville for my bachelorette party with some of my girlfriends, and he had given me essentially like a hall pass. I met a guy off of Tinder while I was there and hooked up with him. It was kind of cool because we took like pictures and videos and like FaceTimed him while we were actually having. So he was still included with it.
You have to watch from a distance.
Yeah, so you have to watch from a distance.
Be a part of the experience.
Yeah, and that was my first time, like solo experience of like having without him.
She looks like a fucking fella.
Hold on, homie. I had a lot of questions here. I don't think you look at this macroly.
No, you're not. I've been trying to tell you this for 3 years, homie.
Who on our show lives in Nashville, homie? Who on our show is a fitness enthusiast? Who on our show is on Tinder is a single man right now? Homie, she fucked Bailey, homie. She fucked Bailey.
I didn't think about Bailey, homie.
Ain't macro, see?
I can see Bailey.
Bailey trained her ass first. That's why they're cool. Got strong. You see how strong she
That's
is?
Bailey's homeboy right there.
Yes.
You play with him in Seattle.
Yes. Now you macro.
But in summation,
I'm defending myself. I don't live in Nashville and I dance her on Tinder. I wouldn't touch that bitch with my pinky finger. Thank you.
See that Tennessee shirt you got on?
let me ask something.
His pinky finger.
That's what's happening to men right there, homie. That's the problem with y'all.
With who?
Y'all, the generation. Y'all is so gay and pussy that we have accepted the woman to go fuck on me, and I'm cool with it. Like these motherfuckers, I've seen more fucking situations like this in the last 5 years than I've ever seen in my life. Like the dude is actually cool with it.
That's insane.
I mean, it's an ongoing epidemic.
What's it called? It's called a kook.
I don't know. It started with Adam 98 guy, and it's not started with him, but it's
Adam
been
who?
like he's opened up Pandora's box, huh?
Adam who?
Whatever that fuck is, the one with the fucking bra that fucked
what's his number? What's the number though?
Adam 29 or whatever. I don't know. I'm just telling you this, Smitty. This is a problem, and it happens because we have entertainers, rappers, actors pushing it. Like I don't know if you noticed, we have them pushing it. And there's just another example of that is killing me this morning. Killing me that we had another thing happen. Fuck.
Me as a grown man, I would never in my fucking life let another man fuck my girl. I'm a married man.
But it hurts me this
I
morning.
would never in my life just sit here and watch my girl get pounded by another
FaceTime me.
man.
They FaceTime you.
That's not alpha. That's not alpha.
So she just getting dug out. That little man looking bitch is getting dug out, and they FaceTime him, and it's this dude off of whatever Tinder or whatever they call it. And so why does she have Tinder though?
Right. Like
this man looking bitch, huh?
I've never even been on the app. I don't even have the app. Like it's stupid. If you're in a relationship, you married, why you get the app?
This broad looks horrific on me. But guess what, Smitty?
What?
I woke up this morning because these type of things happen because of this type of thing. This is the push by our fucking people that we look up to, homie, in the entertainment business. This is what's happening to him. That's why Big Bunny, Bad Bunny, whatever the fuck his name is performing at the Super Bowl. It's because of shit like this. And y'all, I've been telling y'all for 3-4 years, homie, but y'all didn't want to listen to me. I've been telling you motherfuckers, you act like this is not normal. This is normal shit. That's why we're trying to make our men soft, homie. Shit. Look at this shit right here, man. Snoop can't go back to the hood, homie. You better be careful, homie. Anyway, we'll get back to that, man. It's Free Game Friday, and we gotta get you an update. Nah, that ain't fake news, Leah. That's been reported on TMZ and everybody else. We made sure of that one. Yeah, Leah, it's hard to believe, Leah, but it is true.
I gotta read into that.
But we got an NFL injury updater, Smitty, like no one else, and we got to get an NFL injury update. Our main man, a busy schedule that he has. Live from Miami, Dr. Jesse Morris joins us.
What's going on, Doc?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. I know
I think you guys are healthier than 95% of the NFL rosters.
Doc, I don't know. My neck is fucked. I told you last week, you didn't believe me.
You need to smoke cigars more, homie.
Dr. Jesse Moore, real quick, like fuck the NFL, Doc. I can barely lift my arm up right now. When I do it, it's right here in the front. It's a real like weakness and tightness in the front. And when I sit here too long, Doc, it's a tingling feeling from here to my bicep. It's a I don't know. We got to talk offline.
You need some love.
I think the look I got from Doc between us, Darnell, no offense, you're fucked. That's the look I got.
I fixed one of those yesterday. And it works well. You just need to know where to put the needle.
I'm gonna call you.
You guys will enjoy that video that came out that will come out soon. She is a Brazilian bodybuilder.
Is that the one we just watched?
I don't think so.
It's not the girl.
She recorded it. I don't know. She'll drop it on her channel eventually.
It's not her?
No, it's not her.
Nah, it's Brazilian, homie. Brazilian.
No. But I didn't expect her to bring the camera crew, but she did.
Oh, really?
And and she did it all on. I was doing my normal full exam and everything was recorded.
Oh, and she did what? She did what?
Shoulder.
Checking that? Oh, shoulder work.
Yeah. She's similar to what you're complaining about.
What's she wearing? All right. Anyway, we got NFL injuries update. We'll wait for that video to drop. Make sure you guys follow Dr. Jesse Morris on X, on TikTok, Instagram.
I love how guys can communicate without saying shit. Doc said.
Wait for the video.
Let's just say my staff was like, "What is she wearing?"
I can't wait to watch this shit. I'm refreshing my timeline all day. All right, go ahead, Doc.
Married, homie. Oh.
Huh?
So, everybody and their mother is injured right now. I put out a massive injury report every week on the injuryexperts.com. My wide receiver section had 46 players.
God damn.
46.
46 wideouts out or just injured?
Injured, but I'd say at least 10 were already ruled out.
God damn.
And this is, it was so usually running back is bad. Running back's not bad at all. Actually, running back looks good. That's not including the ones that are on IR. That's just active guys. That are just guys that either are currently playing or got injured, Sunday. So it's very recent. Long story short, I think Kyler misses again this week with his midfoot sprain. If you look at the snap difference between the way they ran the offense with Brissett versus when they ran it with Kyler, they ran a ton more under center with Brissett, almost as much as Kyler the entire year in one game. So that was interesting. Marvin Harrison should be back with his concussion. He should clear the protocol today, presuming he doesn't have any setbacks. But Michael Wilson's banged up with a foot. Zay Flowers may or may not play with a knee, I think it is. So they're a little banged up. In terms of Anthony Richardson, your boy, managed to break his orbital bone last week in pregame, in warmups. I don't even know how you do that. I think it was one of those stretch band things, and it probably came up. If I were to guess, I don't know if I were to guess, but they put him on IR. So this dude's catching bodies even when he's back up. But Daniel Jones is killing it, so he's not really needed right now per se. But he's going to miss probably a month to 6 weeks because he needs surgery, and sometimes it can affect your vision. So the rest of the quarterbacks are
Insult
pretty
to injury.
good, are pretty good except for two. We don't know the situation in San Francisco, and we don't know the situation in Minnesota. Minnesota, it does not look like J.J. McCarthy is ready to go yet with his high ankle. He's been limited all week, whereas Carson Wentz, who had a left shoulder injury before the bye, has been full. So I would not be surprised if they give Wentz at least one more week because, we've really only seen McCarthy one game, full game. He was injured and then he's been out. So he really doesn't have a whole lot of experience. And I think this team has potential. The other thing is I'm pretty sure they're playing next Thursday. So this is a very short turnaround. So if McCarthy were to play this week, it'd be very difficult for him to play again on Thursday. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did Wentz on Sunday and McCarthy on Thursday if he's ready. As far as San Francisco, you guys are insanely banged up. Brock Purdy may return this week, but he's not quite 100%. So I would not be surprised if they held him out one more week. Mac Jones is healthier. Not healthy, he's healthier. But in terms of the wide receivers, Brandon Ayuk probably needs 2 to 3 more weeks, give or take. We will not see Pearsall this week. His knee's not quite ready yet, that PCL. Juwan Jennings has been confirmed to be playing with 5 broken ribs, a high ankle sprain, a low ankle sprain, and a shoulder injury. So now you have an understanding why he didn't do anything last week. And the fact that he's still, practicing is impressive.
And he's old school.
Our error. Yeah, it's my error. Keep going.
What we say, we got that dog on him.
Yeah, underdog.
But Kendrick Bourne actually playing pretty good. He'll step up again likely this week. Christian McCaffrey looks really good, at least from a receiving perspective. For the Commanders' huge game against the Cowboys, we will see CeeDee Lamb back. He has confirmed that. He won't be 100%, so we'll see Pickens be a little bit healthier. They're playing the Commanders. We will see Jaden Daniels be 100% with his knee. JCM or Bill looks really good. But I don't know if McLaurin is going to be able to make it. He was a practice on Wednesday. He did not practice yesterday. Maybe that was part of the schedule. Deebo Samuel's been banged up with a heel. They put Noah Brown on IR. So they're probably going to look at what I call McCaffrey Jr., which is Christian McCaffrey's brother, Luke, as well as Zach Ertz. And then we'll see Chris Moore, I think his name is. So that will likely be who's going to probably catch from Jaden. But this could be a shootout. Should be a good game. And in terms of, they also get Turpin back for the Cowboys. So Turpin will be there. And Ferguson, we thought he got banged up, but he'll be fine. In terms of other players that are banged up, Stephon Diggs looking really good. Mild rib injury. I think he'll be fine. There's some rumblings about possible trades between Seattle and here in Miami between Achane and Reek Woolen. There's some discussion there. So we'll have to see if that comes to fruition. But Miami is pretty healthy right now, at least from an offensive side of the ball. They just don't look good. And then most of the tight ends are in pretty good shape, except for Brock Bowers, who really needs another week before his re-injury. Brock Bowers' situation is very similar to what happened to Puka Nacua last year. We'll talk about him in a sec. When he had that initial PCL injury early in camp, in the first week, he re-injured it, and then he missed 6 weeks. That's essentially what happened here with Brock Bowers. He suffered initial PCL, came back, did okay, came back the next week, re-injured it, and has been out for what will be 3 weeks. They have a bye next week, and he'll probably come back in week, 9, I think it is. In terms of the Bucs, they are ridiculously banged up. Chris Godwin had a re-injury of his surgically repaired left ankle. They called it a fibula, which is not common. That's the lateral lower leg bone. And they said it's a different spot from where he had surgery, which is even more concerning in my opinion. They also lost Emeka Ibuka, secondary to a hamstring strain. They've already pretty much ruled him out. They have a bye. I think it's in week 9. So it doesn't make sense to bring him back before a bye. So my suspicion is him and Godwin will probably come back after the bye. We will see Mike Evans return this week from his hamstring strain. And then we will also not see Bucky Irving, who will probably be back in week 10 as well. He's got a shoulder, what they call the subluxation, but it's essentially a dislocation, similar to Xavier Worthy. But as a running back who's literally hitting people with their shoulder, they have to be much more careful, especially with the Super Bowl aspirations. They need him to be healthy. And they've been pretty good with Rashad White and Sean Tucker, and Baker Mayfield is playing out of his mind. In terms of some of the other things, DJ Moore had a fascinating injury this past week that probably flew under the radar. He was blocking about 15 yards down the field on the last play of the game against the Commanders on Monday night. All of a sudden, we see a tweet late that he suffered an injury and is staying in the hospital in D.C. and not flying back with the team. So then on Monday, or Tuesday, I guess it would be, we heard it's a groin injury. It's a little bit of a personal situation. And he flew back by himself basically later that day.
Torsion?
I know what it is. Twisted balls. Yeah.
Torsion.
That's my guess.
It's called torsion, Smitty. We don't use words that we use medical terms on this show.
I'm from Post Road. We call it twisted testicles. I had teammates that ball stay who had it.
Yes, that is one and the same. The medical term is testicular torsion.
Balls.
You can have a rupture, FYI, as crazy as it sounds. But torsion is much more likely. Very painful. Potentially concerning from a longevity, fertility issue from that perspective. But he did not practice Wednesday, not surprising, but he did practice yesterday, which is impressive. DJ Moore hates to miss games. I don't think he's missed one game since he's been in Chicago. He just doesn't miss games. So I would be really surprised if he doesn't play this week. Maybe we'll see more of Roma Dunze. Maybe we'll see more of Luther Burden. But I expect DJ Moore to probably play through this. We also saw another injury in Chicago yesterday or the past 2 days that we did not know about from the other day. He practiced in full on Wednesday, no issues. But yesterday he was limited with a groin injury. Now, this isn't usually overly concerning, but the fact that he practiced in full the day before means either he suffered it on Wednesday or he suffered it on Thursday. So we'll have to see how he does today in order to see if he's ready to play. He'll probably play. He's also one of the ones that doesn't like to miss games. Probably play on Sunday, but sometimes a short turnaround is tough to do. I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle Managi got more love than Swift this week because of this new injury, but we'll have to keep an eye on it.
Doc, can you go back to before we get to I got to know about Nakua for my Rams. They play early morning Sunday,
yes.
But can you go back to Ayuk real quick? What is his actual injury? Since he's been paid, I think he's robbing them blind, and he continues to scrub social media and all this shit. What was his original injury, and what is still holding him out real quick? Can you remind?
So he had a multi-ligament ACL. So he had probably had an ACL, if I remember correctly, ACL, MCL, and then probably meniscus because that usually comes along for the ride. The multi-ligaments take closer to 11 months to 9 months. So to give you a comparison, Stephon Diggs had an isolated ACL. So that's why he was back. And he's starting to finally look like himself. Traditionally, the multi-ligament ones take longer. Now, compare that to, say, Christian Watson, who also had an ACL. But Watson's was much later in the season. It was like 6 weeks later. So there's why his is later. But his, if I remember correctly, I don't know if they ever admitted to it, was more of a more straightforward like Diggs's. Unfortunately, Ayuk's was a little bit more complicated. So that's why it takes a little bit longer, especially if you have to wait. And I'll tie this in to a new injury in a minute. If you have to wait about a month to 6 weeks to have surgery because you need to wait for the MCL to heal because it's not bad enough to repair, then that delays your recovery. That's what's going on with Malik Neighbors right now. Malik hasn't had his ACL reconstruction yet, from what we've been told. That tells me that they are waiting for another injury to heal so that it's stable enough to function on after he has his ACL reconstructed. That's also what happened to, if I remember correctly, TJ Hawkinson a couple years ago. He had to wait a big chunk of time for one issue to heal before they could do his surgery, and that's why he missed basically half of last season and really hasn't really looked good ever since, probably because of that. So sometimes it's a timing thing. secondary to other injuries in the knee. So that there's a couple different examples from that.
Did you mention Kittle?
So Kittle, not yet. So Kittle actually admitted he's returning. He is at a little bit high risk for re-injury. He commented, and this may be semantics, that he had a full thickness hamstring tear. Now, the way I interpret that and the way someone else interprets that's a little bit different. But traditionally, we have 3 grades for hamstrings: mild grade 1, moderate partial tear grade 2, grade 3 torn off the bone, a la Dak Prescott last year. So grade 2s are the most common that keep people out the longest. Mike Evans, right? You miss a month, 6 weeks. That's basically what happened to George Kittle. He missed a month to 6 weeks. He injured it in week 1. We're heading into week 7. But if it's a full thickness tear, traditionally they're not very common in the hamstring unless it's at the attachment, either proximally towards the hip or distally towards the knee. If it's a mid body, it's usually not what they classically call a full thickness tear. So nonetheless, it's still an awful injury. It's still high risk for re-injury, but he's got a stupid schedule going forward, and he could easily take over this game and do what Jamar did last night, which was bananas. Heading over to your Rams for the early game. The Rams lost Puka Nacua for probably a week. Now, this was a weird play. If you watch this play, he jumps up, tries to catch it. His right leg swings around, and the inside of the right ankle hits the other player's knee, kind of like this.
Yeah. I didn't knew what it was. I had it happen. I knew what it was.
But which is not a common, that's weird. So it wasn't a high ankle. It was literally in the middle of the air. So there's no direct force on the ground, which is usually where the bad injuries happen. But he tried to give it a go. I think he played 6 or 7 more snaps, but they were almost all red zone. And then obviously the problem is between the long flight and the bye week next week, it just doesn't make sense to have him play this week. I know he wants to break records. I know he wants to be on the field. But I just think if you're being smart and you're playing the long game, you can't risk him this week, because even if you're flying 12 hours or whatever it is, they're dealing with it, dealing with field conditions, and then flying back, right? So then you have to fly back, presumably back to LA. I'm assuming they're probably in Baltimore this week. But the other thing, did you guys see the comments about the field in Dublin?
No, I know it's always shitty, but no.
They said it was. I mean, I haven't seen a full explosive report yet, but I saw some rumblings that it was bad, and which isn't completely surprising, right?
Soccer field, yeah.
Soccer field, right?
So, but when you have a similar situation with someone that's already banged up, that's top 5 right now, guys on fire. You can't really risk that between the flight, between all these variables. It's just not worth it for one game that they should be able to win, right?
So the rumors I've heard is they're waiting to fly Saturday to give him the time instead of flying him and letting him heal up. They're flying tomorrow, not today. So it's interesting. Are they doing that
Puka?
for Puka? Yeah.
So are they flying him to UK?
So I'm here. They were supposed to leave Friday. Now they're leaving Saturday because they were giving them the extra day from getting on the flight. So if that's the case, then that means they're probably going to play him.
I assume he's out because it just everything makes sense for him to be out. But from what I saw, it didn't look that bad. It's just a timing of if this game was in LA, I think he plays.
Yeah, it's a painful thing, Doc. I've had it happen. You almost damn near it's like an MMA where you almost break your shit because it hit so hard. That's really
he's
what
probably
it
got
was.
a bone bruise, and he's probably got a pretty significant contusion in the medial ankle, more the inner ankle, because that's kind of where it hit. Yep. And when you see him walking off the field, they were holding him, and he couldn't put his right foot on the ground. So, but it was just so weird. You're like, which leg got injured? It couldn't really tell. But in general, I think I'm pretty much assuming him to be out this week. Devontae Adams has had some negative regression. I think he's due for a really good game. Blake Corum is a little banged up with an ankle, I think it is. And then the Colby Parkinson should be back with his concussion, I believe it is. So they're pretty healthy. Stafford's been playing really well. That back injury miraculously disappeared, so I'll take the L on that one so far. But in general, shout out to him. And how about that game last night between the two 40-plus-year-olds?
Yep.
Coach, did you check out the end of the
Old Whites?
Did you see the last play of the game where Rodgers threw that bomb?
And if what 38 don't do this, fucking Firemouth catches it, right?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
I slowed it down, Smitty. You got to watch it.
Too.
Firemouth might have had the greatest fucking tight end night ever if that fucking Hail Mary hit. Because if old boy misses the jump, Firemouth's right there, homie, like this.
So I tweeted it out this morning. Next Gen Stats did a review of this play. This was the longest in-air throw since they have on record since 2017. 69 yards in the air.
In the air. He's 41.
Rodgers turns 42 on December 2nd, the first week of December.
Crazy, man.
Okay.
That's insane. That's insane.
Okay, that's impressive, right? And then the Joe 2.0 was killing it too.
Yeah.
Right? He was on fire last night too. And he made Chase Brown look relevant. T. Higgins was getting involved. Noah Fant looked good because they lost Gesicki to probably a partial tear of the pec tendon. So he's out for probably a month or 6 weeks. Drew Sample don't think got any work at all. So Fant became immediately the third option or fourth option. Isobas or Yoshi, we call him, had a beautiful catch in the middle of the field, kind of over his shoulder. Beautiful throw from Flacco. So Flacco just keeps slinging it. And that was a beautiful performance by Chase. I mean, he was just literally playing catch. It reminded me of Puka and Stafford. It reminded me back in the day when Brady used to hit Edelman on every third throw.
Yeah.
Real quick, Doc, before you get out of here, Doc got pulled.
Doc had a call.
Man, appreciate Doc joining us as always. If he pops in to say bye, let him pop in. If not,
man, I'm about to go to Miami and see him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He sent those pills.
Yeah, but I need work.
What?
I need actual work on my shoulder.
Pill does everything. Pill does everything.
I need exactly what he did for the Brazilian.
Pill does everything.
It's a directed.
Dick hard.
Doc,
back in real quick. Doc, Bailey, bring him in. Hey, Doc, before you get out of here, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Before you leave, is Mixon done for the year?
As far as I'm concerned, he is. I haven't heard anything. This is a weird situation. So he had that high ankle early last year, came back, had a great season, great rest of the season, struggled a little bit late. Then we hear in I'll say March, I don't know exactly when it was, that he had an off-the-field injury, and we didn't hear anything else. And then there was one update that someone actually tagged me on that I would have never found.
Jet ski.
He was in Tampa in August, right, when the rest of the team was, training. He was in Tampa with a chiropractor working on his ankle or his foot or something. That's literally the last update we've had, besides the coach basically saying, I don't have any more information for you.
That's wild. That's probably going to end up getting into the NFL higher ups and the whole collective bargaining agreement. No.
Well, so when I see pros, the question becomes, when did this injury happen? Right? And it may sound funny, but it's an important question. Because basically the question is, who's paying for it?
Right.
Is this bag of money paying for it, or is that bag of money paying for it? If it happened on the field, it's work comp. If it happens not on the field, then it's your bag of money, meaning your insurance, which is basically a bag of money for them.
No doubt.
This was not on the field, so that tells me, hey, are they just not paying for this at all?
And is it in his contract as you cannot have any extracurricular activities, jet ski, no motorcycle,
correct.
all that shit? If it's in there,
so again, I don't have any more updates. I don't know. It's hard for guys to miss a year and then come back. I mean,
Bailey,
he's already
Bailey,
30,
this last one
may
be a viral video for Doc and I, and Smitty, if you can get it, if we got time, real quick. There's an issue going on in Chiefs Queendom land. Josh Simmons, they're really good tackle,
Yes.
What is going on? I've done a little bit of a dive into it. I've heard a bunch of different shit. I'm not gonna make any assumptions yet. Where are we at with this? Do you know of any injuries that's occurred, and that because apparently he left, went back out here to California.
Yep.
And they're saying they're playing it off, or not playing it off, but they're rubbing it off as this, hey man, it's his family situation. We're not gonna say nothing. Don't ask no questions. Blah blah blah. Apparently, Mahomes was kind of upset about the whole situation.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this?
Just the same thing you all heard. He was playing great. Remember, he was coming back from that partial patellar tendon tear, and that's why he slid. That's usually a bad injury. Usually takes a good year to even come close to returning. So the fact that he was able to play in week 1 is incredible. He was doing good, so I didn't hear any new injuries. And then I think he actually flew out like on the day of the game or the day before or whatever it was. It was fluky. Is it mental health? I don't know. I know if it's mental health. I don't know if it's I mean, how long can it be that long for personal? Unless it's your wife, your kid, something like that. But if grandma passes away, do you get a 3-week absence in the NFL from that? I mean, you can, you should be able to kind of mentally compartmentalize for 3 hours on a Sunday if you're getting paid millions of dollars to do it, right? But I don't know. Is he dealing with an injury that just they don't want to talk about? I don't know.
They said he left. This is the report from them, is that he left at a very unusual, they said extremely unusual time.
That's what I'm saying.
And then they said they don't know when he's coming back.
Yeah.
And
So
I don't know if the team, as of right now, the team doesn't know when he's coming back. Now, that to me sounds crazy.
Yeah. I mean, this is your guy, right? This is your guy. So I'm happy that, it's getting some clarity, but hopefully we get more clarity. But I don't know. I mean, he's been good, right? I don't know the specifics on his numbers, but he's been pretty good.
He's from San Diego, California, yeah.
But hopefully everything works out and he gets back on the field.
No doubt.
This will be an interesting topic for you all to battle later. Look at Baltimore's schedule and tell me that they can't come back and win this division.
Steelers have a hard one. But they can't, Doc.
I try to tell JB.
The defense may be the problem. That right? Because they have the Steelers twice, and I think they have the Bengals twice.
You're making yourself look horrible right now. Smitty, stop. The defense
all
can't
I know
stop
is that Lamar will be back.
If you can't stop nobody, Doc, it doesn't matter if Lamar comes back. They're horrible.
The defense looked pretty good last weekend.
No, it didn't. The Rams look shitty.
Well, maybe they get more guys back. Healthy. They should. They can't get much worse.
Doc, when is Lamar coming back? I need to know.
Next week.
It's official. All right, next week.
They got to buy. So
they got to buy this week. So it makes sense.
Doc,
whenever you see an injury mid-season, look at when their buy is. There's a chance that will tell you if they're coming back soon, if they're going on IR, or if they're going to wait until after the buy.
If they didn't have a buy, he probably would have played against the Rams.
Yeah, I really believe that.
Yeah.
And that's always the tricky part. There's 6 teams on a bye next week. Next week is a huge bye week.
Yeah.
So a lot of teams are like, why am I going to bring him back in week 7 just to have him sit in week 8? The only time I've ever heard that happen that comes to mind is a couple years ago, the Eagles brought back Dallas Goedert from a knee injury the week before a bye.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell are they doing? But 90% of teams are going to wait through the bye and just have him come back. Maybe quarterback's a little bit unique because they're such an important position that's hard to replace. But usually that's how they do it. But I don't know. Maybe they just feel
it's crazy too. It's so crazy that they get Bengals, and then Steelers to end. Like they got 4 league games right there. But you still got to pull this.
I mean, it'd be tough, but they can pull this
New
off.
England team. You got an upstart New England team who could be rolling at that time, and then Green Bay to end it.
Yeah, but that also could be the straw right there.
Yeah, it could be tough.
My Patriots are looking good, and they're reportedly on the block for a receiver.
That's Steelers are going to get AJ Brown. But anyway, we'll get to that, Doc, on another day. We'll see.
We'll see Metcalf be another diva
and get you updated.
Doc, I'm gonna be in Miami for Art Basel. I might schedule an appointment with you. We'll talk.
Come through.
Yes, sir.
It's a busy week.
I know it is.
You might meet a famous DJ or two.
Ooh. All right. Well, Doc,
I need to see that Brazilian though.
Huh?
Anyway, I need to see that Brazilian. Anyway, let's take a break. I'm gonna get a coffee refill, and we'll be back on a loaded show. Smitty's in the boot.
I don't need no break. I'm good. I'm in the boot, man. If you in the chat and you in New Orleans, leave a NOLA comment right now. We're gonna link up.
Give me 3. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Reese, man, goes viral after stealing the show at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. You got videos all over right here, man. She got her wings. Everybody was showing her love online, showing her love, support. You know what I'm saying? Putting it online, walking out there. It takes a lot of confidence to go out there and do your thing. And hey, it's Victoria's Secret. So here's what it is, man. She just out here building her brand, getting brand deals. Probably got paid a decent bag for it. And that's all it is, man. Shout out to Angel Reese. That's all I got. I don't have nothing else to say about it. I know Jason's about to do a lot, but that's all
I'm not about to do nothing. I don't have energy for this broad. She, like, you spray a little bit of fucking suntan lotion and some oil on a bitch, you'll fucking all look good. I mean, that's just what it is. Like, I mean, you're a costume. These broads are costumes. They wear costumes 24/7, and then they mad at you because they want you to pay for a relationship. Like, this is what it is. They want you to pay for a relationship with them because they throw a little fucking oil on. You wearing a costume, homie. You a costume. Take the makeup off. Get out of bed. Bad breath, stink breath, and stinky pussy, and you ain't nothing. You're a throw around. And that's what it is. And a lot of these broads think that they're better than they are.
What are you talking about specifically right now, though?
They're not, homie. She's not that good looking. She's not at all. She's
That's your opinion, though. Looks is subjective, JB. There's people who think you ugly in the motherfucker.
Rub that shit in, homie. Rub it in, and guess what? You a tall drink of water. God gifted you. You're an athlete, and guess what? We all look good. Shit, oil me down.
That'd be a nasty sight.
Oil me down. Shit, I'll fuck around. I'll get something.
Sight, homie. That'd be a disgusting sight.
Oil me down, homie.
Out of shape, hairy.
Shit, I ain't hairy at all. I don't have hair. I don't do hair, homie.
Out of shape, hairy. Yeah, white boy. So like nobody want to see that shit oiled up.
Motherfucker, elephant trunk just walking around in motherfucker. Like, don't be mad at me, homie. I'm an anomaly.
They ain't never seen a motherfucker like you before, homie. They ain't never.
Motherfucking anomaly. Baby on me, homie. Shit.
People must say I don't grow hair. He said I got the elephant trunk. He said I got a 6-pack, but I'm fat. He said I'm an anomaly, homie. White boy from Compton. Your whole life is just an anomaly.
Like, it is a chameleon. Some sort of chameleon. Some sort of difference. I'm not a normal cat. I know that. I got Sharon Moore wearing my shit. Like, it's just a different cat, homie. It is what it is.
Jazz said she want to see the elephant trunk.
Huh?
Jazz said she want to see everything. Videos, everything you got.
She just wants it. She screams attention. Give me attention. Eyes on me. I know I'm me bound, but I need more eyes on me. I want to shake the ass. I want to walk around.
This is my pushback, though. You always claim about women being in male spaces. So this is a woman being in a woman's space. It's a fashion runway for Victoria's Secret.
Hold on.
Victoria's Secret.
I love Victoria's Secret.
And walk the runway. Why are you upset about it?
I'm not upset at all. I love Victoria's Secret bitches.
Okay. Well,
so hold on, homie. Hold on, though. Is she a Victoria's Secret model or a hooper? I'm confused.
Bro.
Stop giving them passes too, homie. If you want to call me out and say I want them in women's spaces, then let's keep it real too. Is she a hooper or a model? Which one was she?
James just did a promo video for a sponsorship ad with Hennessy.
I just want to know what she's known for.
Ad sponsorship with Hennessy. Is he an alcohol?
What is she known for?
Other shit outside of their sport.
But what's she known for, though?
Basketball.
What?
Basketball.
So if she's not a model, then, right?
This is what she wants to do outside of basketball. Victoria's Secret probably paid her $500 to walk the runway. She probably, as a woman, always had a dream of walking the runway. She's into fashion. She likes to do that.
They didn't give her 500 racks. They didn't give her 500 racks.
You find a reason in the way.
They didn't give her 500 racks.
How do you know how much they gave her?
Because they found out that Walmart took her shoes off the fucking deal after she only sold 100 fucking pairs.
You such a liar.
Stop. When she sold 100 pairs at Walmart, they said,
Gene,
"Oh, shit,
you stop, Gene.
Come on, homie.
You stop, Gene. All you do is hang on fucking JB's bald hairs. Whatever he says, you fucking do. If he said jump off a building right now, you would do it, Gene. Stop it. You stop it.
Shit out of me.
You're embarrassing yourself, Gene. You got family and friends probably that watch this show as well, and they see you in the comment section embarrassing yourself. Fuck wrong with you, homie? This is a woman in a woman's space doing her thing. Why do we care what she's doing? Damn. And JB don't like you, Gene. Quiet as kept. Trust me. I know JB personally. He don't fuck with you. You agreeing with him 24/7 is not going to make him your friend. You're never going to see him ever.
Doing it, Gene.
You're never going to see him in life. And if
hey,
you do,
shout out. I see you and I look, it's like I'm on a Zoom for an interview.
Hey.
You got a leather chair, like the chair is like presidential.
every day's an interview, homie. You told me that.
It is, homie. Impressive.
That commercial was kind of funny, homie. I almost felt a little bad for.
I got a text message just now from, I don't know what you call him, mentor, not an idol, it mentor, I guess, maybe.
Okay.
And he said, I got to ask you about it when you're on my show later. You know,
I already
Shaun,
know who it is. I know who it is. I know everything. Like, you ain't gotta say nothing else. I know the whole situation. But I kind of went at Jane kind of hard on there. I said JB don't like you. You'll never see him. He doesn't care about you. Like, I kind of went in a little bit. I felt a little bad, but then I damn near don't feel bad.
Anyway, I'm on Whitlock at 9 a.m. on the Pacific. I'm on Whitlock at 9 a.m. Pacific. You guys come on over there after this show. Smitty. Ooh, we got a lot going on. You can't apologize now. You said what you said at the moment. That's who you were. And
that's why I didn't apologize. I said I kind of feel bad. But
I see you damn near though. You damn near starting to like see how it works now. But anyway,
there's certain things you should apologize for.
We got some real talk, jaw jacking, BPS all tied in one.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I made this. I found it.
I love that picture right there.
Yeah, big swole cat too. He's talking, and take a listen to investigative journalist as he was hired. Smitty, with some context, he was hired by a female to track his man down to see if he was cheating. Let's take a look at this.
Hell no.
Hello?
It's official. He is definitely cheating on you.
Oh my
girl.
God. No. What that bitch look like?
You ain't got nothing to worry about. She ain't got nothing on you. Nothing on you. She knock needed.
Oh my God.
She got this long wig on. Nappy wig.
With her ratchet ass.
And she ain't got no ass at all. At all.
Where you see him at?
I'm looking at her right now.
Huh? You see him right now? But I'm with him right now. Oh my goodness.
You got on some white pants?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Oops, my bad.
That's damn near funny. That's damn near funny.
That's damn near a good one. That's damn near a good one.
I thought he was, so at first I thought he was like lying to her just so he could go like hit.
Hit, yeah. He said not needed.
Yeah, I ain't heard that in fucking years, homie.
He said, that bitch said, bitch, that's me.
He said no ass at all.
He said horrible wig. Motherfucker. That bitch said that's me. Homie, that's cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm actually gonna do it.
You wouldn't do that, homie.
I'm gonna do that.
There's a lot of shows you could do that would work. I sent you a whole Google Doc of them back in the summer. I never got any feedback. No, like we never discussed the how behind it. We never did anything like I basically just wasted my time, wasted 2 hours of work, and like, and thoughtfulness of trying to elevate you and your brand, and I got no feedback at all.
I got all that shit, so I've been making notes the whole time.
You ain't did shit. Don't lie to me.
You told me that I have you said a content creator's house.
You do.
So I took your information, and I've been like jotting down shit on that spreadsheet. I made a spreadsheet out of your information.
Send it to me right after the show then.
I'll send it to you.
All right, cool.
Send it right now. I just gotta find it.
Huh, I bet.
I'll send you right now.
You gotta find it.
Sells it. I send it to you right now. It sells it, but then I gotta find it.
Right. So now it gives you like a week or 2 weeks or whatever to like bullshit some shit together to make it seem like you didn't have that, but you never did it.
I did do it though.
One thing I won't accept on this show is you lying. So be real with me. We the real show on Planet ERF. We're never gonna lie. But anyway, man, let's move on to the rundown here. We got a shit ton of topics. One of our guests was supposed to come on and didn't come, so got a lot of topics.
And what's your take on Snoop though?
Yeah, I gotta read into it. The headline, seeing that headline, I'm disappointed. But I need to just read into it. Like it don't make sense.
It do if you.
It don't, because he just made a video like a couple weeks ago, talking about he was watching a cartoon with his I think his granddaughter or something.
Yeah, at the movie.
And they were doing some shit. Yeah. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I just don't see how you say that and then this happens. So like I just gotta read more to it before I just go in on. I got a lot of respect for Snoop and what he's done. So before I just go in and fuck them up, I got at least do my own homework and my research and get some more content. But just looking at the headline, I'm like, come on, Snoop. And again, this ain't about this for all the people, because we a big show now. So you gotta be careful. This ain't about if you gay, you gay. I don't care about none of that shit. I'm just saying
they got them.
It's a time and place for all that stuff. These are kids.
Yeah, they got to them, homie.
The children's book. You don't need to have same-sex stuff in the children's book. Keep it simple. Children's books are supposed to be for like basic education, real life lessons. Keep things just straightforward. All that confusing stuff. That's stuff that as they get older, they can learn, they can figure out, and all. You know what I'm saying? It's a time and place for all that stuff.
Liberal mindset.
Teach them that. The books, you should not be pushing this stuff in books. Child, like cartoons,
liberal mindset.
Anything for kids, it should not be that type of stuff in kids' books. Point blank, period.
Liberal mindset. What's this?
I can't. I'm on my phone, so whatever y'all discussing, y'all gotta just like tap me in or something. I don't know what y'all doing.
Oh, gotcha. Nah, fuck no, Bailey.
Oh yeah, that's not happening. So, like, I didn't even read it, but I know what you just said. So fuck no.
Anyway, the Dodgers. The real stat of the day, real quick. Talk a little baseball before we do an underdog take, because I got an underdog hitter tonight. Again, I haven't hit yet, but I still every day I'm gonna hit it. First team in Major League Baseball history, Smitty. Homie, where are all my Milwaukee Brewer fans that told me they were 6-0 versus the Dodgers this year, and then they gotta win every game? Where's all you guys at? Can you please come forward? Oh, my bad. You guys have scored 3 runs in 3 games.
Jimmy, let me ask you this question. Do you feel like the Dodgers were kind of just like bored during the regular season?
I told you that. That's why they won 8 out of 10 in the season. I'm like, it's over.
Because you remember at the beginning of the season and the off season, we were having all these like big time
records
come on, and we thought the Dodgers might beat the all-time regular season winning record.
Brett Boone was like worried.
Yeah, he was worried. But then the season came on. They had a lot of injuries, of course, as well. We know that played a role, but they just were not playing at the level that we thought they were. But now they are rolling right now. They're making it look easy.
Well, it's their pitching.
Ain't even performing.
Without Ohtani, Smitty.
Exactly. I just say
Ohtani's betting himself. He's up betting unders and shit. Like he's just betting huge monies on himself, like to strike out and shit. And he's not even fucking doing nothing, and they're winning.
JB, you got to bet the under on him on your next underdog bet.
I got major beef. I can't wait till Shaun King better fucking come on this show. He told me this motherfucker was going 6 or 7. That's what he told me. He told our chat and our audience that listens to him. that this series going to 6 or 7 games.
Had a cigar in his hand. Had a cigar,
prime glasses, and a pineapple shirt.
He said, listen, homie, it's a long series. I think they're going to go back to Milwaukee either way. They're going to go back to Milwaukee.
What we won't do on here is talk about a sweep. We are going to talk about a sweep on here.
See, the reason I come on this show is to bring balance and longevity and leverage and all these big words that I can't really spell.
The motherfucking lips look like LL Cool J and shit. I'm like, come on, man.
Motherfucking swinger. Like, I don't get it.
Fucking 7? They better win 3 in a row then.
Yeah. Man. Well, let me dive into this rundown here. Huh?
We got an underdog. We got underdog picks right now. Might as well get done.
Well, let's do underdog picks, and then I'm going to dive into the rundown because Betty put together a hell of a rundown.
Yeah, I know. We got so many things that happened since we had a rundown for certain people. They don't show, and we got other shit to do. So, anyway.
What happened?
What?
Who didn't show up?
I'm saying download the app today, Underdog Fantasy, and use our promo code. Download Underdog Fantasy app right now. Use our promo code. Coach JB, score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code Coach JB. Millions of fans have already won billions of dollars making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog, make picks, win Monday. Must be 18, 19 in Alabama, Nebraska, 19 in Colorado. For some games, 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Smitty. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York. Concerned with your play? Like Big King? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 HOPE line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NEW YORK. That's HOPE NY, or text HOPE NY at 467-369. Smitty, remember, fantasy's game of skill, and make sure you use our promo code Coach JB. Smitty,
yeah,
I got some hitters tonight. I'm telling you, I'm sold.
Come on now.
I've been close, man.
I need this money today. I need this money.
Man. I've been close, man. Gibby didn't send us $500 today, so I need this tonight. $10 gets you $600.
Easy money.
Easy money. I'm not even betting big money. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Bet $10.
I literally need the $600. Like,
you spend $10 at Starbucks today. Guarantee you, 99% of the chat is going to spend $10 on Starbucks today.
Probably more.
So spend $10 and get $600 back. Cal Raleigh's got to hit this. He's got to go because the Seattle Mariners are struggling right now. Toronto's back in their bag. Cal Raleigh got to be able to hit this. 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So, hey, I'm just going to listen. You're on the mound today. I'm not fucking with you on the batter's box today. Today will be the day he hits the home run, though. What? It'll be my luck. It's my luck, Smitty. But Smitty, he averages 9 strikeouts. So far, I've hit every single one of these takes on my strikeouts for the Dodgers pitchers. All 3 in a row. 3 in a row, I've hit the number. They've all hit the 6.5 number. Ohtani's not. He's going to be the 4th in a row. He'll get at least 7 strikeouts. Mookie Betts, he's going to be followed a pitching focus Shohei today. He follows the guy that's pitching today at the number 1 spot. Mookie's going to drive in some runs today. I got Mookie hitting a home run today. This is what I'm doing. I'm taking home run. My only homer today prediction is Mookie Betts. He's going to hit a home run today. And then we got Freddie Freeman, Mr. October, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I got him over the number. And then Andy Pages, however you want to say it.
Pages, yep.
He's got over 1.5 total bases. And then I'm gonna go Max Muncy getting at least a base hit or a double today. He's always finding a way. He makes great plays in the infield, Smitty, and he's going to do it at the plate today. I got Max Muncy hitting over the number. That's the picks. Underdog. Use the promo code Coach JB today. Get you a little $500-$600 win tonight.
Easy. You know what I mean? Easy little check.
Hey, Blake Lonning, I've been hitting my baseball picks. I don't know what you're talking about.
He damn near been getting them all right. He been like 5 for 6.
I just bet Lotto.
7.
I just bet Lotto take. I just have Lotto takes. If I dumbed it down to 2-3 picks, I'd hit every one of them.
Easy money.
It's easy money. So I do know what I'm talking about. I'm going fucking just 9-10 parlay. You know what I mean? 10-man parlays.
Because I agree with Jason. It's like
I could do it. It's dumb, but I could do it.
It's dumb, but right. But like it's more exciting because like Yeah, we could go win $100 here, $6 there, but it's like that ain't really doing.
Yeah,
that.
I don't bet if I $20 to win $21.
I don't want to do that.
All that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I ain't getting damn near 1,000 every rip, then I damn near ain't about to bet.
Yeah, D Jones, I am donating. It's all good.
Yeah, ain't nothing but some money on me. He's spending
money ain't. Dog, it's only money. At the end of the day, when you bury me ass up, face down, so you can kiss it, it's only money.
That's the problem. Y'all value money way too much in this chat. It's a piece of printed paper.
It's what it is, man. And I got the hookup on all the counterfeit shit. But anyway, we gotta get
the homie sent us $700 this week anyway, so we're good. Anyway,
I spent 41 racks on my boat, homie. That's $20, homie. Are you kidding me? I gotta put 2 brand new engines in.
I was at Temecula last week. I'm in New Orleans this week, first class. Like we don't worry about
this motherfucker flying all over the country, homie.
Hey,
you using Bailey's money, but I'm just saying, dog. It's all what it is.
I'm coming back, and I might buy tickets to the Coach Chargers games on Sunday. Fuck it. Anyway, Jonathan Gannon, man, he was talking about what he learned. Or on what time in his career did he learn to take the emotion out of coaching? He had a weird ass comment, man. Check this out.
What?
Early in your career, did you have to start trying to figure out how to take the emotion out of coaching, as far as when you have all these injuries and you have all these different pieces? When's the first time that you can recall that?
2007, when our quarterback went to jail.
The fuck? What the fuck?
Coach, thank you.
Motherfucker said, Coach, thank you. Like, man, he couldn't wait to bring that up. Like, that motherfucker just had that locked and loaded. He answered that question immediately. Soon as the question ended, at what point in your career did you first find out that you had to take emotion out of it? Well, my quarterback got locked up in those stats. Like, damn, motherfucker, slow down. What's your beef with Fink? That shit happened. Baby was born that year.
Let's bring it in full summation.
Please do.
Yesterday you said you and King, not yesterday, what day was that? Wednesday. You said, can we get the media to stop asking dumb questions?
Yeah.
So who you mad at?
Both.
You said you got to answer the question they asked you, homie.
I did say that. But you also are a head coach. Hold on, stop. You ain't doing nothing. You are a head coach. It's like you always been, what you've been saying last 2 weeks about college coaches asking about the Penn State job opening and giving way too much information and saying, oh, well, you know, I'm not thinking about it. You always say, nah. Answer the question in a way to where you say, hey, fuck that. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm here to stay, blah, 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 blah. Same conversation here with Jonathan Gannon. You ain't got to answer that fucking question. Or if you do, just say something political. Well, listen, as a coach, it's not one point in my career. It is something that you learn along the way, and something that you have no choice but to pick up in order to be, emotionally prepared to coach these men every single day. Like you could give a very quarterback-y head coach type of fucking answer. He didn't have to say this. This to me sounded personal. Fuck you bringing up Vic and the dog shit that happened fucking 20 years ago. This man changed his life around. He's a head coach of young men. He's also a head coach right now of young men, and I just think it's weird to bring that up right now. It's weird. That's the best word to describe. It's weird to me. It was a weird answer, Jonathan Gannon. That's how your team is fucking shitty.
Don't ask me the questions. Start none won't be none.
So you like this?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. Macro level this.
You love it.
Who was wearing a Michael Vick jersey the other day with a dog?
It's fucking exactly.
Who was that?
Kyler Murray.
So now Kyler Murray don't want to play for you.
In the whole organization.
Now Kyler Murray don't want to play for you.
Exactly.
Again, but see, you're okay with that. When I would actually say you're a bitch for not wanting to play.
So now Gannon's fired.
And we're gonna still keep the middle midget.
Yeah, hey.
Fuck. See, you can't win for losing.
Be smart, Gannon.
Maybe he's doing it to get rid of Kyler Murray. Maybe he said that.
Maybe
he said that because he don't want Kyler Murray to play for him no more. He realized that Brissett came in and threw for 300, and he ain't played since fucking his Colts days in fucking 2018.
You ain't got the leverage, Gannon. You ain't got the leverage. You ain't got the leverage, Gannon. You ain't got the leverage. If anything happens, you're out. Kyler Murray's not out before you, homie. Stop it. You're unproven.
he got in there and said, Kobe Brissett, fuck, let's see what you could do. Anything's better than middle midget. Kobe Brissett goes in there and damn near beats the Colts.
Damn near didn't do shit.
Brissett looked better than Kyler
he knows
Murray.
Our whole defense, our whole system, and couldn't beat us. Go ahead.
Brissett looked better than Kyler Murray's ever looked.
No, he didn't. Stop.
That's crazy, isn't it?
He didn't. He's not a better quarterback than him, and I like Brissett.
He literally just showed you he is. He literally just showed you he is.
I'm so tired. This conversation is getting exhausting.
You know, say before you go on, they tried this, like he got hurt, and they put in Colt McCoy. And Colt McCoy came in and made Kyler Murray look shitty also. So the common denominator here is the middle midget. He's fucking shitty. Like, let's be real. And this guy said, fuck it. I'm going to take a shot at Michael Vick so I can get rid of this motherfucker. Because fuck it, whatever I got to do. Because Kyler Murray's shitty. And I want to go back to the jersey with the dog. And he wore the number 7, Virginia Tech. So I can just make him mad at me. He don't like this motherfucker. I mean, he knows he's shitty on me. Macro.
You're proving my earlier point as far as we've had so many examples of backup quarterbacks having a handful of good games and people like yourself in the media losing their damn minds thinking that they are now the guy.
I'm not media. I didn't have this.
One and a half good games, and we think he was just better than Kyler. Stop it, homie. We got years and years and years of evidence of Brissett and all these backups.
Did I have this on?
They're backups for a reason.
Did I have this on?
I'm not saying Kyler Murray's the MVP. I'm not saying
journalist
he's
on me.
League, but he's better than the guys that you're naming right now. You just don't like the style, which is fair. You don't have to like the style.
You're not better.
I'm sorry. There's not the year of the traditional quarterback in the pocket is very few far in between.
Really? How did it work out last night for those two old guys?
One team lost, one team won. Like it happens every fucking
Sunday.
You know
what it is? Ignorance is life-threatening because you didn't get to see it. So last night wasn't any nostalgic like review in your brain because you never saw it. You don't even know what it is. You didn't get to see it. See, last night, my shit was hard. I had AE.
You're telling me a guy from Indianapolis, Indiana, born and raised, who the Children's Hospital is named after the sheriff, Peyton Manning, in my city, a team that helped football grow within Indianapolis because of how good he was, how good that coach team was. You're telling me I don't know and did not see great quarterback play from the pocket. You're telling me that I didn't grow up literally in growing up, my teenage years, all that, watching Peyton Manning and Tom Brady face off year after year, and Phillip Rivers and Drew Brees, and later on the Matt Ryans of the world when he was at his peak, and the Big Bens and the Eli Mannings. You're telling me that I didn't see all that. Just for clarity for me in the chat.
You saw the ass end of it, but you didn't know what it is. By the way, when I need you, can I ask for a favor?
Please.
Can you, when you address your city, can you please address it as the city that Mark Sanchez built? Please, I need you to do that for me. It's going forward.
Respectfully to Sanchez, a guy who I worked with a couple of times and always showed nothing but love and respect, I would never call it that. He came to my city, and for what we saw on tape was causing chaos. Some shit happened that I wish didn't happen. And I'm sure we'll see how everything plays out in court. I'm glad that he's healthy and he's alive. I'm hoping he's with his kids right now and his family, and they're able to just kind of, figure out, what's going on, any mental health help that he needs, whatever else he's going through mentally. I pray that he gets that. I pray that the older man, the truck driver who's just trying to, make ends meet, I hope that his face has recovered, his mental.
You know what you sound like right there? You sounded the most. You sounded the most far left right there that you've sounded ever.
All right, I don't know what far left means.
You didn't realize it?
I don't know what it means.
I'm gonna tell you what it means. You go to mental health right when something bad happens. That's what you said.
Multiple things.
You just said that.
I named multiple things because I don't know what's wrong with Sanchez. Exactly. I don't know.
Exactly.
So
no, we do know. We do know. We do know. We do know, though. See, you're macro this. We do know. So he wasn't mentally disabled when he shanked the motherfucker's face off. He was fucking fine. But now he's mentally disabled, so we can make sure he's okay, and we pray for his mental health.
No. Let me be extremely clear. I'm not saying he's mental health. I'm not saying that. I'm saying whatever it is. I don't know if he's just an idiot. I don't know if there's some
Go
other
with that.
footage that we
Go
didn't
with
see
that.
between him and the older man.
Would have been
where
better if you went with
maybe
that.
He's actually innocent. I don't know if he's a fucking gangbanger being out here from LA and we never knew that. If he's fucking Crip, if he's blood.
Wait, a what?
Latin
What is he?
Kings.
What is he?
I don't know. He might be Latin King. I don't know.
He's a gang what?
Banger.
You said something else, but go ahead.
What'd I say?
Like gang bringer or something? I didn't hear it.
Had spit in my mouth. So what I'm saying is, I don't know. I'm checking off every box. I don't know if he's fucking crazy. I don't know what he is.
But
So
we
whatever it is,
can't use mental health. We can't use the mental health though, because see, he was mentally fine to do the act. See, we got to stop with that. That's where we got to stop. That's
I
that.
don't know if he was drugged, if he got
Don't matter.
death rates.
It don't matter.
I don't know nothing.
Don't matter. That's the problem. See, it don't matter.
Jamie, if I drugged you today and you went off and did something out of character, we can't be mad at you knowing I'm the one who drugged you.
I find it hard pressed. It's gonna be trying to sound crazy on that. I find it hard pressed that Mark drinks more than me. I find it hard pressed that Mark Sanchez fucking drinks more than me. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but let's keep it real. Let's be real on a real show. Let's keep it real on a real show. I find it hard pressed that Mark drinks more than me.
You be surprised.
And guess what? I ain't never done. I ain't never just. Boom, boom, boom. All right, tomorrow I get to call the Colts Raiders game. Let's get it going. I'm gonna break down my plays here. Okay, let's see. Daniel Dimes is on one, guys. We just can't wait to see him play tomorrow. Are you shitting me, homie?
What I'm saying is this. There's two
Remember,
things
you and
to
I
that.
get in the
Number
car
one,
at 150 and I'm smiling. Ooh, and
number
we're
one,
smashing.
when you get drunk, you're typically at home. So
Or the car, driving.
Or driving. So you're eliminating the potential of other shit happening with other people because you're by yourself in the car or you're at home. Number one. Number two, and at some point, somebody got to say this. He might be like really thugged out, and he might be a different type of dude to where you're no longer in that space. 17-year-old JB was probably doing whatever he had to do, but 49, 50-year-old JB is more settled, more mature, whatever. Sanchez is a lot younger than you. He might still be in that space.
Don't matter though. Don't matter though. Here's the thing though. Everything you said is true, right?
Yep.
But he was inside also. So again, let me break it down again then. So now I'm in the lounge right here drinking, me and Ruben, and we're tequila, whatever. Hey, Rube, what up, dog? Yeah, shit, I just went out and did something to hit a little bit in the front real quick. So that's what's going down now. So I left the house. I left my house and went and attacked the motherfucker outside. And then I came back in. I came outside the Amazon driver guy, and I just went and fucking shaked his face off and came back in normal.
Hold on, bro. You take a sip of your drink. You take a sip of your drink. And you said.
Yeah.
It's like
telling me I just fucking it's mental health. Like fucking mental health kicked in. Like,
homie,
we gotta stop with this mental health shit, homie.
What's the mental health face? Show me again, please. One more time.
I don't know what I did.
Do it again. Take a sip, please.
I don't know what I did, homie. I don't know what I did, but I know this though. Mental health chooses us. We don't choose mental health. Exactly. So I just proved to you, Mark Sanchez just fucking mental health chose him that instantly, huh? And then he went back tomorrow and he called the Colts Raiders game with no fucking problems, huh?
Had the suit on and shit.
Like suit, fucking like calling the game to a so he's doing like Ohtani times 5. He's calling this motherfucker, and then this old motherfucker's face is ripped off in the alley because nobody caught him. So this motherfucker's damn near fucking what's his name, right? The fucking from London. What's his name?
Yeah.
Nobody ever caught the Reaper or
fucking,
Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper, huh?
Well, here we are, guys.
Mark the
Another
Ripper.
beautiful day here in Indianapolis, Indiana, where we have Indiana Jones facing off against Pete Carroll and the Raiders, man. Listen, I like this guy. Daniel Jones has resurfaced his career. Whole time he just murdered a motherfucker in the alley.
Homie.
Are you saying when he gets drunk, he turns to a serial killer?
Homie, Bailey, I got something, dog. If I could find this, homie.
Are you saying he turns to a serial killer when he gets drunk, homie?
Yeah, like you're telling me that he just is fine. He just flips and fucking it's just crazy, right? Homie, there's a clip out here, homie. I don't know. Oh yeah, my homeboy. So I played with Charles and Ed O'Bannon in high school, right?
Yeah.
How do I? Okay, right here, Bailey. I don't know. I'm gonna send you this, Bailey. If you can, you're the man. This clip right here would fucking set the tone.
So basically, like. Baby, if you can't do it, you're fucking soft, you're worthless. If you can't do it, you're the man. Like, there's nothing in between. That's Jamie just told you, basically, yo.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. If Bailey could get that, it's gonna be Mark Sanchez in summation. Because I'm just telling you, this really happened. And my homeboy Charles O'Bannon was actually playing for the Pistons at the time. And this is literally what would happen to Mark Sanchez if we could figure it out. But
this shit better be good if you get it in.
It'd be great.
Because you're boosting this up to a high level right now.
What?
You're like really building this up at a very high level. So like if it ends up being like shitty, it's gonna be a huge letdown for me, all the fans, the thousands of viewers watching it, everybody.
One of the craziest moments in NBA history, bro. A man got
Charles right here
on a live NBA broadcast. Arrested during an NBA. What the fuck? The police just gonna pull up and step right on the court to arrest a broadcaster, bro? You could at least let the man finish his broadcast. And what the fuck is his number that pop up on the screen?
Hold on, homie. Hold on, homie. Hold on, homie. Hold on. I want you to see my homeboy Charles. Look at my boy Charles O'Bannon right here. Dude, watch him clap his face. Watch this right here. Look. What? So that's Mark Sanchez, homie. So he's at the Colt game, and they just found the body in the alley.
Yeah.
And Mark Sanchez is calling the fucking your Colts game, and them motherfuckers arrested his ass during the game, homie.
Baby, we still got a video of Don't
Bailey
worry,
did that
don't
shit
get
fast,
Brady
by the
in.
way.
Got it.
Bailey got that shit fast, because that's Facebook.
We got a video of Sanchez when he came out the hospital, bro. Why that motherfucker was talking like that, homie? Why was he coming out there so? That motherfucker said.
By the way, I heard somebody told me, homie, that wasn't even the arm that's fucked up.
Right.
He got the wrong arm in the thing. He didn't have no arm problem, homie. He said the arm not even in the sling.
The old dude didn't even hit his arm. I know the guy who did. I know the guy. I know the victim. He didn't even hit his arm, homie. He fucking poked him in the stomach a couple times and punched him in his face. That's it. With no arm issues.
Well, without further ado, man, we got a guy. I don't even want to introduce him. Bring him in.
What up, Shaun?
Hey, I don't like JB's energy.
Yeah, it's been a little weird today.
I don't like this. I don't like this graphic that you lied to us about.
Which was what?
Bailey, show my graphic. I don't like your energy to the fans that you've been lying to.
First team in MLB history to allow 1 run or less and 4 hits or less in 4 straight playoff games. The Dodgers.
Hey, touche.
For clarity, Like
The Dodgers look great. The Dodgers look great.
For clarity, you said that he said on this show. What did he say that this series will go to, Smitty?
He said it's guaranteed to go back to Milwaukee. He said,
and then he said it's going 7, most likely going 7, but guaranteed going Milwaukee. He told our fans that love Shaun King.
Yes.
Guaranteed. That's what he said. And it's about to be a fun.
Trust you, Shaun. They put their rent money on what you say.
It's not even going past LA.
Have the Dodgers advanced yet?
Tonight they do.
Well, then holler at me Monday.
These motherfuckers ain't leaving Pico. they ain't leaving Olympic Street.
Here's what I don't get. Here's what I don't get. If Ashby gonna have that short a leash, why not just start Mr. Resky or whatever his name is?
If who?
Like if the Brewers, they started that Ashby dude or whatever, and he didn't get out the first inning. Then they brought in the rookie who struck out 9. And why not just start him? If you weren't gonna give the dude you started any kind of rope, then why trot him out there anyway?
Here's the issue I have. I got a problem. They brought out a guy yesterday, and he got taken out in the first inning, and they're so lucky because the game should have been 4-0 in the first inning because they had a motherfucker at third base. Mookie Betts got knocked in Ohtani. They got runners, and that guy came in and got a double play ball, and that should have been a 3-4 run inning. That's what it should have happened, and they're lucky because the game probably 8-0 game because they can't hit the Dodgers. And Ohtani takes them out tonight, Shaun, and he's averaging 9 strikeouts. It's over. It's a wrap.
No rebuttal, no big words, no.
I mean, what can I say?
He's humble. He's humility. You gotta respect it.
Hey, NIL hit baseball. Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow should both still be in Tampa with the Rays, the organization that drafted them, developed them. But the big bank take little bank in baseball, so they came and took both my pitchers. What can I say?
Man. Well, before we dive into this rundown, man, I do want to get your opinion on last night's battle of the whites. We have two. This was the second oldest QB battle, I think, since Breeze and Brady both played against each other. Flacco and Aaron both had some really, good game, really great games, especially on the side of Flacco, who got the big time W. What did you like last night? Do you think Flacco can actually keep the Bengals in a playoff race?
First of all, how terrible are the Browns in every way?
Man.
Like, this is
such a for you. We got a video for you, Bailey, right? We got a video for you, Shaun, that I want you to take because you're getting killed right now in the Cleveland media market.
Hey,
Cleveland media text me every day. They text me, they say you're on a show every day, every week, and we hate Shaun King here in Cleveland, and he tells us everything about Shador, and we so the Prime Sexuals travel. Obviously, we know they travel, so they're following every move you make. I just want to throw that out there. And we have a video from the Cleveland Browns this morning. And I want to get your take on it. I got to get your take on it.
All right, let me see.
Do that, Andrew? How could you do it? Why on earth did you feel the need to trade this guy to a division opponent for a 5th-round draft pick? Fireable offense. That is a fireable offense. I want to know how much longer the owner's going to watch this crap. Because the fans have had it. We deserve better. You're worried more about your stadium than you are your football team. That's the perception, Jimmy. And you allow these people to do this. You have the worst offense in the league. Your GM screwed this quarterback thing up like I've never seen in my life. I've never seen anything like it. Kids that play Madden could have done a better job. Truly. That's not hyperbole. It's a joke.
Smitty, he mad. He mad.
The high level.
Hey, here's the thing.
I know you're leaning toward that, so go ahead.
I've been calling all of this on the show, the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. Like, I'm not a guy that says people should get fired. I present it a different way. I ask, what are Andrew Berry's job responsibilities? And then I go down the list of what he's responsible for and how it currently is situated. And I was like, somebody got to be responsible, right? I mean, for Flacco to really be trying, like Flacco is really trying to get in the Hall of Fame. That's why he's still playing. He knows he needs one more end of his career kind of big thing to happen, whether it be a playoff run or potentially a Super Bowl appearance or win to guarantee he's in the Hall of Fame. And he basically gave up on Cleveland because they're so inept in every way. He gets a chance to go to Cincy, and guess what? Flacco like, I ain't washed up because I'm with some guys that should be on NFL rosters.
Baby, you got
Mike,
that. You can't show Amazon.
Mike Tomlin saw it coming when he watched the film, JB. That's why he said what he said about Andrew Berry.
Yeah, he knew. He watched the film.
Yeah. He like, maybe he just smarter than us. Like, if you think enough of a guy to have him as your opening day starter, you're going to then turn around and trade him to a division opponent.
I started the show off by saying he don't know this offense yet. He just knows football. And Shaun and I tell you all the time, 18 years in this league, you know football, you know who's hot, you know who's not, you know the coverage number one, you know the front number two, and I know what I'm going to get in trouble with and what I'm not. And I don't need a great O-line. I'm going to protect the O-line with me being studious and being more cerebral than everybody else on the field. If you're going to run man free on me and I know I got Jamar fucking Chase, I'm throwing him the ball 23 fucking times, which he did last night. And then immediately Richard Sherman and then bring him on the podium after the game. And I'm going to try to quote it as best I can. We can't show the video. But he said, man, there's a lot of play calls coming in and I don't have a clue what they are. And I said, I wish I could show it because I didn't know this video existed. But I told Smitty before the show, or when we started, I said, he don't need to know the game. He need the plan. He just knows football. And I got two of the best wideouts I've ever had in my 18 years. And I know football. And he looked like it was 7-on-7, Shaun. He wasn't sweating. He was just fucking bloop, bloop, bloop. Are you really going to run man free the whole game on my ass? Boop, boop, boop. And it was still in Kenny from a baby, was it not?
Yes. And you know what I would do? If I was Nick Sirianni, I would cut this up and I would walk in the quarterback room and I would say, listen, this is what we better look like when we throwing the football from now on.
Find AJ and find
You're
Devontae.
damn right. That's the point to you young quarterbacks. When you got a Jamar Chase, don't be looking over there at Isavasis and Noah Fant. Find Chase.
Hey, he found Noah Vasquez. He found Noah Vasquez. Hey, Smitty, he found Noah Vasquez one time on a seam ball when the safety fucked up and spun down to take Jamar Chase, and he knew it. Because he knew football, he said, oh, you fucking done a double Jamar Chase and lose the middle? Guess what? Middle box open. Bloop. He threw a fucking seam ball off of Roaches or whatever motherfucking name it. And guess what? That's the only fucking time he didn't look at those other two motherfuckers. Like, he knows where his money's at. And he never had that in
What y'all
Cincinnati.
saying as quarterbacks is sometimes quarterbacks overthink it. Like, if you got the animals on the outside, just give them a chance.
Yes. And what Cincinnati does a great job of doing is Jamar is never really the decoy. Like, they move him around. He's outside on the left. He's outside on the right. He's in the slot. He's in motion. He's always generally one of the first or second reads on most of their pass schemes. He's never running the clear route so somebody else can run the dig. You know, he's a prominent part of their passing game. So hat tip to the Bengals, man. When you get a dude like that, I love the way they use him.
Shaun, what's the highest amount of throws that you ever threw to Keyshawn in one game?
The Keyshawn's not Jamar Chase.
But he was your Jamar Chase for that team. He was your number. Don't walk away. He was your number one. Huh?
What happened?
Don't disrespect Keyshawn like that. Don't act like he wasn't the number one overall draft pick. All I'm saying is what's the highest amount of time you threw him the ball?
I don't know. You can't really compare that year to now because we were still under center, dog. We still were playing with a fullback and a tight end. Like, if we threw the ball 30 times in a game, like, that was a high output game. It was just the game. The game hadn't evolved to now where everybody's in the shotgun and it's nothing for a guy to throw the ball 40 times every week, throwing 10,000 screens. Like, it's just, I'm not trying to not answer the question. I'm just saying the style of play.
That's a real answer.
The style of play in the NFL was drastically different then.
Shaun, do you feel like you got, and we'll move on. Do you feel like you got drafted like in the wrong era almost?
I feel like I was part of the greatest, most talented class of quarterbacks that come into the NFL, and if we would have came in a decade later, we would be on a whole lot of lists. You gotta think, man. I was there. It was Tim Couch, Donovan McNabb, Dante Culpepper, Achilles Smith, Aaron Brooks, myself, Cade McNown. Like, you just think about individually, maybe none of those guys are like transcendent, but put all of those talents in today's NFL,
Right.
where the game is played like it is today. Like, it would have been some box office careers, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, let's keep things rolling, man. Keep things flowing. We got a shit ton of topics here, man. Let's move on to a little bit of college football here. In my backyard, Indiana and head coach Kurt Signetti have agreed to a new 8-year, $11.6 million contract through November 30th, 2033. This is removing any conversations that people were having or rumors that, schools might try to poach, Signetti. He said last year that he wanted to stay with Indiana and plan on being for a while, and I think that this just solidified it. Just want to kind of get both you guys' reaction to this deal.
I mean, I like it because I think Signetti's a fit for Bloomington.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he came from where James Madison was, where he was before this.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're not caught up on trying to be a celebrity, big-time, high-profile coach, then when you find a place where your family's happy, where your personality, your temperament fits that city, that university, that organization, and they offer you this kind of transcendent money, why leave?
Right.
And Indiana has realistic expectations. I mean, if you win 10 games a year there and you're competing for a Big Ten championship, even if you don't win it, they cool with that. You go somewhere like Penn State, I'm gonna just put a warning sign out there for anybody that's thinking about a couple of these jobs. What could you do at Penn State outside of win a national title that will usurp what James Franklin did?
You right.
Hey, I got Bailey, check your email and use that picture. Hey, I got some inside information on. It's not inside because it's gonna be out here shortly. But Smitty, I'm hearing from my boy Zach Smith that Urban wants the Penn State job. You shocked about that?
I'm not shocked. I think Urban wants to end. He wants one more run at coaching, I think, and I think he wants to do it in this era of the NIL era, where coaching a organization, a team, a school where they actually invest in the football team, and he has the bag. And because you got to think his coaching, if he don't coach again, his coaching career ended on a bad foot, obviously with Jags and how all that happened there. Like, I don't think he wants his coaching career to just end in the manner in which it did. So I'm not surprised. I think it makes sense. I think, if you're going to make the move, to Shaun's point a few minutes ago, and move on from James Franklin, it has to be a big-time name, big-time guy like the Urban, like the Saban, or like somebody like that. So that's my
11 per year, JB. 11 per year, not 11 total. He's getting $93 million extension is what he just signed to State Indiana.
Can I ask a question, JB?
Yeah.
Why is Urban Meyer even a consideration for
I don't know
a prominent head coaching job? Or is this just Urban using his connects in the sports media to try and become an option? Like, let's peel back something. Urban was awful in Jacksonville in every way. There was nothing positive about what he did as a head guy to Jacksonville Jaguars. Post that, the last time we saw Urban, he was in a college bar groping a college-age female.
Here's the issue, though.
But that's normal now. Belichick is with a college-age female right now. That's normal.
Is this a ploy, though, to possibly make Signetti sign a deal to stay at Indiana? Unless their name's in the hat, Smitty, listen to this macro take, is easier for me to get one of my guys the job somewhere else, isn't it? If lesser names are in the hat,
right,
that means Signetti's out of the mix because he's one of the hottest names. So he's not going to be in the mix for the Penn State job. But guess who is? Urban's best friend. The head coach of UNLV right now, ain't he? So he gets a shot now. A lot easier, a lot less traffic going to get that job. Because guess what? You're going to come after Clark Lee. You're going to probably go after, maybe boy at A&M. You're probably going to go after a couple of those guys. I don't see it, but we'll see. And then you got a guy at UNLV who's an Urban guy who's now saying, you know what? This is the fit for Penn State. Just
I don't
telling
think I don't think you can sell Dan Mullen to the Penn State. See, here's what I don't know if the board of directors or the board of trustees thought this through.
It's a good old boy system, Shaun. Still at the end of the day.
I know it is, but you still got to sell whoever you hire to replace Franklin. You got to sell them to them people. And Mullen, I don't know if that's gonna work. I mean, he was solid at Mississippi State. He was very inconsistent at Florida. He inherited probably the best non-power forward program on the West Coast in UNLV. And he picked up where what's his name? It's at Purdue now.
Yeah, that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not sold.
Right, so it's not even like he built UNLV to what it is.
See,
like,
I'm not sold yet. You got to finish the season because Odom did 10 wins too.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, to me, this ain't nothing. Odom built this already.
But in the era where, we're in NIL era and the transfer portal is crazy, like, each year is this entity. So I think we still got to give him a little bit of credit.
No, I'm not saying he can't coach. I'm not saying he's not good. I know.
Y'all keep saying he just took on where Barry
But for him to be a name,
was identical. Like, he still
but if you look at, like, if you follow the path of these guys, what is Odom doing right now at Purdue?
Struggling.
See, it's big fish eat little fish, dog. Sometimes it's good to be the big fish in the small pond, Shaun. You and I know this. That's why Mark Few never left Gonzaga in hoops. He had a chance to go to UCLA. He had a chance to go to Duke. He had a chance to go to these places. He said, nah, it's too much for me. I'm going to stay right here, big fish in the small pond. So when you go to that big pond, homie, you're just a small fish again. And Barry Odom's figuring that out right now. Wyoming, he was pretty good. OC at Missouri for a long time. Did a good job as being a coordinator. Got himself jobs. Goes to UNLV, big fish, small pond, does well.
But that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying about Signetti.
Yeah,
when you're but his temperament, his personality, I think fits Bloomington.
West,
a Kirby Smart, a Nick Saban, man, them box office personalities. They never gonna stay at Michigan State or a coordinator somewhere. Like they gotta be at the top of the top. Just that's who they are. But if you're looking for longevity, and listen, to me, the number one consideration when you're deciding if you're gonna take a job, outside of if you've gotten paid or not. Sometimes if you haven't gotten that big bag, you can't turn the big bag down. But realistic expectations has to be on the top of your priority list. It don't matter. We can build new infrastructure. We can go out. We can recruit better players. If you know what you're doing, we can create culture. But you got to have realistic expectations. And I don't think Penn State does.
That's real, man. Well, we gonna find out, man. We shall see.
By the way, hold on. By the way, one last thing, Smitty. While we're on Signetti, this is my hold your nose and go to the counter and make the play. Take Michigan State plus the 28 against Indiana. Indiana's coming off of beating a road win at Oregon. Signetti just got this big deal. If there's ever a time where I think they're not all the way full throttle, I think it's this game. And Jonathan Smith is getting a lot of pressure on his side. So I think he'll have his guys ready to play. In no way, shape, form, or fashion can Michigan State win. But I do think they can cover the plus 28 versus Indiana.
Hold on. Hello? Yeah, I know. Yeah, he fucks our fans over. I know. I would take Indiana big this week too, because Jonathan's gonna be fired, and Indiana just signed a huge deal, and Indiana's probably gonna put all gas, no brakes, and probably win by 42. I get it, but guess what? Are you serious? I do want to get him a deal. You'll give him a deal? We got breaking news, Smitty.
What?
Vaseline just gave us a deal for Shaun King's lips. Oh, bet. Guaranteed. Appreciate you. All right, bet. All right. Peace. We got 2-year deal, Shaun. You cool? You in on it?
Sign me up, coach. Sign me up, coach.
I ain't gonna lie though, JB. Vaseline is a staple in the black community. We all have a jar at our home, regardless. Like you might not use it every day, but it's there.
He put that up like that was a diss.
We need a diss.
Right. I love Vaseline.
That's some WPS.
And that's
it's not a diss at all. It's not a diss at all. We got that deal though.
You know what I mean? It's a good one.
It ain't a deal. It's not a diss at all. I got Vaseline too. It's a deal that we needed to get for Shaun because he comes in here super glossy Smitty every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Much more than us.
You rather not be chapped?
Nah.
JB, dude, serious question. Do white people wear? Do y'all use lotion and anything? No. Really? So y'all just wake up, shower, and then like just dry all day.
White women put on body butter, but I don't know any white men that put that moisturize.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That was a serious question. I'm trying to be
our skin's so good that we don't need to.
Huh?
Our skin's so good we don't need to.
But y'all burn though.
Yeah, that's in the sun and shit.
It's kind of weird that like your skin ain't made for the earth. Like you're not able to be outside. Like the sun is a part of the earth.
We're natural.
I mean, Smitty, white people are a lost tribe.
The Caucasus Mountains.
Right, where is a white person actually from? Like I know an Italian is from Italy, like English person is from England.
You're not really from Italy though.
I don't even really know where a white person's from.
The Caucasus Mountains, homie. Look at your homework. Yeah. That's where it's from.
We ran shit over there.
I still talk about it. But anyway,
we made Vaseline though.
Hey y'all.
Hey, we made Vaseline for y'all.
Hey, they just came up with some shit. Hey, Smitty, they just came up with some shit. We white.
Right. They ain't got nothing. We white. Fuck it.
Hey, Smitty say he African, never been though.
Oh shit. Anyway, that's hilarious.
Hey, Bailey, did you get that in, Bailey?
I love this show. But real quick, man, move on to some other news in college sports. And one of your former coaches, Shaun King, John Gruden, actually responds to being linked to college football coaching openings. And he said right here, I'm preparing myself as always to coach. What do you say about this, man? Should your guy, John Gruden, get another opportunity to coach?
Yeah, 100%. Why not?
Hold on real quick.
They're not vitamin D deficient. What's
up,
Tissa?
I don't know though, man, because we asked Tissa a very, very specific request last week, and since that point we have not seen her until today. It's literally a week later. It was last Friday we asked her to show proof that you're an actual woman. Send JB like your Instagram account, pick just anything, any proof of life, and she just disappeared. So I don't know. I gotta take that with a grain of salt.
To answer your question, absolutely. Gruden didn't kill nobody. I mean, he didn't beat up nobody. I mean, he ain't got no violent, felonious type charges. Like what, he talked shit about some people that make that's worth a lot of money, and they got in their feelings and got mad. I mean, that shouldn't be a death sentence, right? Yeah, bring JG back, man.
You see him in college or NFL?
College.
Really? You think NFL got him blackballed?
I just think, how do I say this?
Say it.
Rich people aren't very forgiving.
You would know.
And those owners saw what was said in some of them texts. And a lot of it was about them. And it was raw and it was personal. And I don't know if they ever gonna they might see him out in public and, not send the security over there to beat him up, but I don't think they ever gonna be come meet us at the clubhouse and let's talk shop. So maybe college.
Man.
By the way, Penn State, if you're looking for something that'll move the needle, you convince JG to come up there to Happy Valley.
Ooh, that's risky.
That's like your Urban to NFL take though. Because I don't think the transitions. Saban struggled in the NFL. We see college guys go.
No, there's a difference, JB. We saw Urban tank in Jacksonville. We've never seen John at the college level. So you're assuming. But
I've seen Brian. I've seen Bill O'Brien, Bill Belichick.
That don't matter.
Go on and on and
that
on.
Don't matter.
Horrible. Going from
that don't matter.
It's horrible.
No, JB, just because these 5'6" women can hoop, that don't mean that the 6'5" women can hoop.
No, I get it, but I'm gonna go with to the one of the biggest jobs on the open market, and I'm gonna hire a guy that's never coached college.
But what's the differentiator between John and those other names? He is by far the most personable.
He's the Dion. He's a Dion name attraction.
Absolutely.
That's what it is. So I don't know if is that where Penn State is now right now.
I think he can relate.
Gruden and Penn State don't sound right. Like Gruden in Florida makes sense to me. Gruden and Penn State, he's not PC enough for Penn State. You
What
gotta be PC and button up to be at Penn State.
What other job outside of Florida and Penn State would have the national cachet? Because the work gonna be the same. I don't care which one of them you take. The work gonna be the same. The hours gonna be the same. Which one is? Those are the only two that have the national cachet to me to attract JG to college. He's not going to college to go to Vanderbilt.
Auburn.
Yeah, I can see Auburn.
See, come on now.
But the threshold for success in that conference, man, is extremely hard.
Yeah.
And let me explain this, because so many people talk about bowl outcomes and, the SEC gets beat in the bowls. The SEC is the most difficult of the conferences because of the body types. It's the one conference that's got NFL body types on the interior line, on both sides, on almost every team. So the wear and tear that goes on you from having to play that schedule and go up against those body types is much more significant than the Big 12 or the ACC or some of those conferences where there's not as much depth from a NFL caliber talent standpoint. Because you play Mississippi State, they might not be capable of winning the SEC, but I bet they got like 4 or 5 guys on that starting defense that's projected to get drafted.
Yeah.
And that's every other team in the SEC too.
That's true, my guy. That is true. We shall see what happens with Gruden now, but moving on to some other news. North Carolina GM, our guy, Michael Lombardi, took a fundraising trip to Saudi Arabia 2 weeks before the Tar Heel season opener. This just came out. Y'all like this move? We know Saudi got that. They got that loan.
I heard this story and I knew it happened in the summer, but I don't know. I don't know where I'm at, Shaun, with this. Like, I don't know if it is relating to what's going on. Is that why they got the Miami guy yesterday, Smitty? Is that kind of what you're correlating this to?
I'm just saying.
They stole the guy, or
Saudi Arabia got a lot of fucking money. He ain't going for no reason.
So my point was going to be, it looks desperate because it's in season. But if this happened in the summer, JB, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah,
it happened in summer. I
don't have a problem with it. Oh, it says it 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. He fundraising. He's doing what every other GM AD type is doing. They're trying to generate revenue.
Fuck it, baby. I can't find it either.
Yeah, JB, you need to focus. Wherever you're trying to find, oh well. Better you try to find it. You got to focus on the rundown.
Pablo Torre talked about this in specific, and apparently, old girl was caught on a hot mic. Shaun, I don't know if you saw it. Pablo Torre is the guy that Smitty kind of has like been going at about like snitching on every motherfucking buddy. He been diving into everybody's shit and snitching on everybody. Basically, I don't know why it seems to be specifically Bill Belichick's crew though he's at. He has some sort of Boston connection or something.
Damn, and then the Clippers for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, you can't investigate multiple people at the same time. So if he's focused on Carolina, Belichick, and Lombardi, then that's where his focus is. It ain't like you could be like 5 places at the same time. And it looks like Belichick and his bullseye.
There's a take where he says basically, let me see.
And conversations and posts and magazine covers about Jordan Hudson, it is worth pointing out that we've never actually really heard a lot of her talking.
Oh, boy.
But what Pablo Torre finds out has exclusively obtained for the first time, if you want to plug that thumb drive, Katie, into this computer.
It would be an honor.
What we have here is behind-the-scenes footage from the set of Coach at NFL Film Studios. There's Belichick, there's Patricia, there's Jordan Hudson. Is my voice cracking? And I think you'll get here a pretty decent sense of the dynamic at play.
Is it necessary to say keep them out of the end zone? Because I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory on defense. I don't know if there's like an additional point.
Yeah. It's a
100%. 100%.
I feel like that applies to all defenses.
Well, no, but we just said that the Cowboys' offense is the best offense in the league. They have the most yards per game. So they're going to get the ball down there. Mm-hmm. We know they're going to get the ball down there. Preventing touchdowns and forcing the field goals is going to be a key to the game.
Yep.
Hold up, homie.
Hold on, homie. Is she? Hold on, I'm confused in a motherfucker right now. She in the room with Bill? telling him what's necessary, what's not necessary on the fucking.
Oh my god!
Is this AI?
No.
First the fat boys. First
This
the
is gonna fuel Sean King's fire. I Lombo to text me.
JB, can you pray real quick, JB?
Oh, man.
First the fat boys break up. Now this.
JB, can you pray?
The end of an era, JB.
Dear baby Jesus,
era,
bow our heads. Dear baby Jesus, we want to come to you together today with Sean King, Big King. He calls himself Big Smitty, as he calls himself, Big Bailey in the background. And we wanted to pray today over Bill Belichick, Mike Lombardi, and the entire North Carolina Tar Heel Nation. Michael Jordan is rolling over every day on his yacht fishing, saying, what in the fuck did I give money to? And then we got this little young girl, Lord, Jordan, and she's now calling the shots, Lord. And we don't know what happened to Bill Belichick, the man that we all grew up idolizing. We don't know what happened to him. And now it looks like a complete mockery. And this girl now is got his nutsack in a grinder, Lord. And please, we need you to let him release. She needs to release the nutsack and let this man be the man we know him to be. Please, Jesus, in your name we pray, Lord. Amen. Darnell. I can't do it no more.
Yeah, I'm out.
What?
I'm out. His legacy's getting fucked. I'm sorry. I know what you're no, bro. This is a part of the legacy now. I'm sorry, it has to be. It might be a small little black pepper little seed, but we can't tell the Belichick story without mentioning this now. Jordan Hudson is a part of this story now. When we have the Bill Belichick documentary, whenever it's done,
what happened, Sean?
This has to be a part of it now. I'm
He's
sorry.
a what?
He's officially a simp. Yeah. And I told y'all I can see it coming.
He's a
I didn't
pimp?
even need a simp. S-I-M-P. He's a simp.
Can you define that though for the audio listeners, Shaun, please?
Sean,
Smitty,
though, can he be a pimp too?
No, what's understood don't need to be explained. If you don't know what simp is and you ain't in the simping world, I advise you, if you've never been in the simping world, don't get in the simping world. He's a simp. Because listen, she's not uncommon. How many mid 20-year-old like homegirls like that's maybe a friend like you know how when you do different jobs and stuff, like, you know, you got a lot of people around. They could be interns, they could be new to the job or whatever. And how many mid-20s chicks are just like this? Swear they know everything, they're expert on it, and you be listening and you be like, boy, this girl dumb as a box of rocks. Like, you don't say it, but they still got that same energy that you see Jordan has, right? Like, oh, that seems kind of self-explanatory. Like, keep him out of the end zone, like, but with no context whatsoever.
I damn near don't want to do it, you guys, but we got time, and this is a 6-minute thing we didn't want to show. We need to show the whole 6 minutes, but
we got to play a little bit more though.
We got to see a couple little more clips here because this thing right here, man.
We got time. Let's play it.
Let's take a listen.
I mean, we could say it differently.
Is that red zone specific, conceptually?
Well,
Should that say red zone instead of end zone?
well, there's explosive plays involved.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So you guys haven't reviewed these before this moment here?
Not the graphics.
Not the actual graphic itself, no.
I think she's taking a managerial role almost immediately, setting the stage for, I would say, a very detailed conversation between Jordan and Bill and a couple of producers on the show, talking at length about graphics.
This feels like a how many people does it take to screw in a light bulb situation.
Yes.
Editors at NFL Films did something and then turned it around to their guys and this, that, and the other thing. It's like, it's a lot of salary to pay for. If somebody puts on a clock, I could create this in 5 minutes. Will you give me $2,000 to do that?
The reason why this is a thing for the people on set was that she showed up and they didn't realize why she was doing anything.
I thought she was a producer on the show.
She runs his media company, but was his media company involved in this? Or is this him being paid?
And I think this exact question is where she has a very clear view of what her job was. And everyone else was like, I suddenly woke up one day and realized I'm working for Jordan Hudson.
You want to create editable templates that Matt can just plug numbers into? Well, we'll get somebody else to do it.
We could use Adobe Photoshop, and honestly, this is something I've done before with what you're calling a template. Okay, so Adobe Photoshop, and we have last week's thing, and then you literally just go back and say, oh, rather than Joe Montana, you just go click, 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 click on the delete button, and then type in a new name. It's already formatted. It's already this, and you just upload it. You take a screenshot of that screen and then just upload it, and it takes literally like 3 minutes to do it. I mean, I was able to build out his entire website with animations, with all of these things. I have zero real graphic experience, and he has a live website with all of these things on it. It was just a matter of pressing some things around. It's like, oh well, we don't like that, and we'll just
info. Yep.
Right. So couldn't we it's pretty elementary. Do something.
Oh my, this is brutal. When she kept saying Adobe Photoshop, I was like, I think they know what that is. I think they know what that is. You don't have to keep calling it by its full name.
And she's like, I made his website with little or no.
Talk about the website for a second.
Hold on, pause this.
I'm getting pissed.
Hold
Go
on,
ahead, Shaun.
hold on a second. I need to say something. Shout out to J Hud, man. You know what? If you suckers in the room gonna let her run over y'all like that, y'all deserve to get ran over. Because one of y'all should have stood the fuck up and said, hold the fuck up. I'm a grown-ass man. I do this for a living. I don't need, hey, Bill, get your chick. I don't need your chick telling me how to do my job.
This girl said it's pretty damn elementary. You calling me dumbass?
I'm not even mad at her, JB. Shout out to her for letting her nutsack hang. I'm mad at all the other suckers in the room that let her get away with it.
Let her what hang, Shaun?
A nutsack hang. Because I would have been told Bill. I wouldn't even talk to her. I would look right at Bill and say, Bill, hey, look, no offense, homie. We're not about to do this. We don't need no class on how to do our job. We're not doing the show with her. We're doing the show with you.
This woman said you can click on the graphic and just press, delete button 5 or 6 times, and you can get the template and get the graphic fixed the way that you want to do it. It's called Adobe Photoshop. It's pretty elementary, and I did it without any graphic experience. You a cheerleader.
Man, shout out to J Hud, man. She over there running shit. And if
now you sipping.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to all these sucker ass dudes that be in the room that want to dress this shit straight on. If they gonna let her get away with it, J Hud.
Fucking Bill is sitting there though, letting the shit happen.
Right, but Bill, I already acknowledged that he's a simp. He's simp number 1 in America right now. S-I-M-P.
I'm like, hold on, baby, real quick. Hold on, baby.
No, it ain't gonna be no hold on, baby. You gotta match her energy.
Well, what
right?
I'm saying, well, we know we're not in that situation. I'm saying you ain't gotta disrespect her in front of the room as your woman, but I'm saying like you gotta be like, hey, baby, hold on, let me handle this. Like,
no. I'm saying Bill is past that. We're not giving Bill no passes. Bill's the simp. Bill has failed from like one of the premier male entities in my lifetime to just being a pure simp.
He tricked us, homie. I thought he was the hardest motherfucker out.
Me too. Smitty.
He tricked us all.
Smitty, let me be clear to your generation because I think you're missing what I'm saying. I'm not talking to Bill.
Yeah,
I'm talking about to the bosses in the room or the other thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying needed to speak up and man, come on, man. You're not finna come in here and tell us how to do our job.
But Shaun, real quick, I feel what you're saying 100%. But they're not gonna do that because they respect Bill.
No, I'm gonna be talking to Bill. And if Bill don't respect it, fuck Bill too. But you're not gonna come in here when we done busted our ass to build something up and be talking about no Adobe Photoshop and you can put a name here and click and switch. You're gonna get the fuck out of here with that.
And I agree with the white girl on the podcast. Why she keep saying Adobe Photoshop? Like that tell me that she don't know. That tells me that Jordan don't know what the fuck she doing. The fact that you're like, we don't call it that. We don't be specific with that. We just call it photo. Jamie, what you doing? Jace, what you got going on, homie?
They got JB drinking early on a Friday morning, man.
He don't even smoke, but I think that's a blunt over there. Jason, get back to your seat, man. We need you. Come on.
If there ever was a know your place moment that somebody should have put her in, that was it. And I would have, and so for anybody out there to think it's because she's a woman, If this would have been his son or
right,
somebody saying the same thing, you so out of
this got
line,
nothing to do
out
with
of
being a woman.
pocket.
It's about your role. Like,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jason. Shot o'clock. Can we listen to is it like one more minute we should listen to? And then we
Can I
move
go?
on,
Can
or
I
what?
say something? Can I say something?
Please.
I gotta get a drink too. Bill sent me the drinking.
I would, but I'm in the lobby in the hotel.
I'm
My
embarrassed.
drinks are upstairs.
I'm embarrassed. I'm shameful. I'm ashamed.
As a white man, you feel horrible.
I don't know what to say here.
By
Here's
the
what
way,
I have to say.
that's what a big dog cigar locker look like, JB.
That's Fresca.
Vitamin water.
What's Fresca?
Aqua Fresca.
It's like
anyway, I never seen Fresca in a
Sprite,
big
bro.
time locker. But listen, let me dive into something. Comos. Repo though. I got a Neho, but anyway.
It don't smell like outdoor.
Let's just talk brass tacks, Smitty, real quick.
Yep.
Bill Belichick drove us to drink at 7 a.m. Let's just talk brass tacks. That's fact. That's not fake. I didn't fake a drink like Smitty does. Shaun King now is on the same time as I am here in Las Vegas on the West Coast. It's 8 o'clock, and we're drinking tequila. That's a fact. Diving into that a little deeper is I'm going to play Cardi B song all day. Wow. The bitch got to have the wettest pussy of all time. There's no fighting it. It has to be the fact. That's what it is. We talked about this last time. We talked about this before. Shaun, she has to have either A, the best throat, or WAP, the best WAP ever. It has to be. I'm convinced.
It might be a combination of both.
I'm convinced.
It might be both.
I'm convinced. We need to get her on the Gok Gok challenge. Number one. Number two, I believe that he's like Snoop Dogg in a sense. He's sold out. He's sold out for the WAP and the throat. And that's the unfortunate truth of today's show. And I never knew this video existed. I didn't know this happened. And I'm ashamed to ever idolize Bill Belichick.
As a white man who coached, does it hit a little harder for you?
No, because I don't see color like you. So everything to me is the same.
You don't see color.
No.
So when me and Shaun come on the show, like you don't recognize who we are? I
just see you as humans.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a fucking lie. Can we play one more minute of it, or was that like the gist of it? I don't know. I haven't. This is my first time seeing this shit live.
Nah, it gets better. Show one more little minute of it.
We got time, baby.
The website seems to be a 3 across scroll of Bill Belichick GIFs from Giphy in the browser, the tab.
Oh. Yeah. It says Bill Belichick, but with 2 Ks? .com.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think I would ask the webmaster. The thing that came across, as exemplified by this next clip of Jordan Hudson leaning in and attempting to have a private conversation with her boyfriend / business partner / boss on tape, is that they did enjoy shitting on other people.
Oh, that looks great. Oh, that's awesome.
Let's go back. Okay. Thanks, Cody. Yep. All right.
We should have Tony built the set.
No kidding.
Thank you for helping solve this really properly.
You should send him one of those texts, like even when I'm working, even when I'm with somebody else, I'm thinking of you. I was thinking of you the whole time. You want to like we?
Hold on, Shaun. I'm embarrassed, dog. I got second, third hand, fourth hand, whatever embarrassment it is. I got that. I got that right now, Shaun. I know you do, homie. There's no way you're sitting here watching this guy that we all looked up to. This shit started to irk the fuck out of me now. Now I'm getting pissed off, Smitty. Now I'm actually getting mad. Let me hear the rest of this.
We should get Tony in here.
You're very much.
He would make this place better than what it is, I'll tell you that.
Wait, what?
Oh, what you just
On
say?
like a really serious note on some of the things that we want to have mounted and whatnot. I mean,
Hello?
Hello, this is Sarah. How are you doing today?
Who's this?
This is Sarah, and I'm calling you to give you a recent update regarding the debts that you may have on your education, sir.
I don't have that in
Any
education.
update?
I don't have it. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from CareFlex, sir,
What city?
and we're calling Max student loan borrowers to update them on their relief program.
What city? Are you calling from India? Right away. See, as soon as you say that, they hang up. I got their number now. Every time they call me, I know. You gonna talk about my United States education, and you calling me from India.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. If it's one thing that we got to get fixed, is these damn calls.
Yeah, I get them all the time.
Cause where see, you got a live person. I get them, and they got like the automated like thing saying hit the one button or the two button.
Don't hit it, homie. That's when they get your social.
No. What I'm saying is because when you send all that shit to voicemail, it leaves a voicemail now. So now when you check your voicemail, you got like goddamn voicemails full, and it's all these calls.
And if you get a text, Shaun, from like a toll road or like XZ Fair, do not click on that link. They're scamming you.
Come on, you do stuff like that, man. Guys my age, we didn't grow up with cell phones.
I mean, what the fuck you throwing shots at me? I ain't Belichick and Jordan Hudson. I'm looking out for you, OG.
Hold on.
Hey, I'm just checking. I'm just checking your temperature.
Najir Arianis.
Hey man, don't do your forehead like that when you talk to me. I feel threatened.
You Jackson?
Yo, Jason.
Oh, how you doing, my friend?
How you doing, my friend?
Corny told me you wanna do that for the poster, right?
For the what?
For the one boat for the poster.
Oh yeah, Simon. Are you a real person? Yeah, I need my boat done. Yeah. You gotta take it. Hey, I need
See, he bullshit. That time was actually a real dude. That time.
I can't hear you. I can't hear Smitty.
You can't hear me?
I can see your lips moving, but I can't hear you.
Hey,
let
chat,
me log out. Let me
chat?
log out and log back in.
Yeah, log out and log back in. The chat, y'all give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. My sound should be good. I know my audio is weird. I'm on my phone because this hotel internet weird, so I have to use my data in order to make this happen. Let's see, let's get Shaun King back on here, man. This Belichick stuff got me like, can you hear me now, Shaun?
Yeah, I can hear you. And by the way, don't nobody else from the North Carolina staff, organization, university, city of Chapel Hill, all surrounding cities call me no more talking about no damn me talking about Bill. Y'all, he's a simp in every way, shape, form, and fashion.
Yeah, I was before the season, I was right. Kind of having high hopes for him and was like, man, Belichick might mess around and turn this thing around and the Belichick way and all this, that, and the third, man.
I started second guessing myself. Smitty, I'm getting all kind of texts and calls from, multiple people.
I know you are.
Why you so hard on Bill? You know, because I went at him when I'm like, what in the hell could they be talking about on the sideline while the team's out there warming up that they couldn't have already discussed, the night before? Like, that was my thing. Like, she just, she trying to be seen, which is fine if that's what you're going to do, but it's some sucker shit. So I was like, okay, let me reevaluate this. But after seeing that, man,
seeing that, now I kind of have an idea of what those conversations are like on the sideline. She's probably coming over there like, hey, why are the DBs doing this in warm-ups? Or it's something like along those lines where she's questioning how he's doing things. And he's actually giving her, to your point, we can't get too mad at her because Belichick's allowing it. You either coach it or allow it. He's allowing it.
That's why I said shout out to Jay Hud. She done went in there and took control of the whole franchise.
Man. Don't be surprised.
With no experience. With no experience, Smitty.
Which she admitted. I don't have any experience at all. I just went on there and, it's easy as hell. I built this whole website. It's rather takes 3 minutes, this, that, and the third. Like, what? It's just disrespectful, man. I just, like you said, there's roles for a reason. And like I said, it has nothing to do with being a man or a woman, none of that. It's about your experience level. Like, I played D tackle. That was my job. I wasn't the quarterback. That's somebody else's job. Everybody has a job. Everybody has a role. And the job at Fox, I was a social media producer. That was my job. I was not responsible for prepping the talent. I wasn't responsible for that. Everybody has a role. She is like the head of the snake, it seems like, with decision making, with the whole business, with like the whole everything that has to do with Belichick. She's leading it, and he's just sitting there letting her do it.
You know what this looks like, Smitty? This looks like Bill had blocked out everything that was happening in the world except what was going on with the Patriots. And then all of a sudden, the first exposure he got to the last decade and a half was J. Hud. Like, that's the first person he met that knew how to work a cell phone, that knew how to, like, activate a TikTok.
Yeah.
And, like, so he just thinks, like, she's all knowing. Like, he don't got no exposure to nothing else, like, remotely close to that. And boy, it's making him look.
That's a great point, because that age gap is so huge, and he's been so locked in it. He don't know how to do the basic shit. Using Microsoft Word, like a Google Doc, checking
and you know
email.
And I'm gonna say this, and here's why there's such a separation when it comes to GOAT status between Brady and Bill. Look at the shit Brady shoot at, and look at what got Bill out here acting all like a simp. Brady out there, Giselle boosting, and the baby mom was an actress. And,
Kim Kardashian at the white party.
Right. Like he out there, he on the 10 level. Bill out here messing with twos and letting them run him. Boy, Bill, you's a sucker of suckers, man.
Shaun, I mean, if we ever had any questions on who was the biggest factor in those 6 Super Bowl rings, that question got answered right then and there. It's Tom motherfucking Brady. It ain't Bill Belichick.
I'm starting to think the Patriots won in spite of Bill, JB.
I'm starting to think that Belichick shouldn't be in the GOAT conversation. I think Andy Reid is far better coach than him now. Now that I look back.
Did you heard the comparison I just made, JB?
No.
So I said there's such a separation now between Belichick and Brady from who was the GOAT. Look at the shit Brady shoot at. The baby mama is an actress. The ex-wife is a supermodel. The current girlfriend is a superstar. And Bill out here at the local Applebee's and shit, picking up the hostess.
Getting a 2 for 20.
Let's dive into some score. Let's get some scores, Smitty, before we wrap this up. We got to get Shaun King and some games for this weekend. There's a big weekend ahead here. So
First of all, don't disrespect my picks, because my picks are really good.
Your picks are not very good.
All right, now let's be clear before we do this. Shaun, do you want to give the people your actual, like, what you're betting on first and then make your picks?
Yes. So this is what I'm betting on. I've already given you one of them. I told you hold your nose and play it. Take Sparty plus 28 versus Indiana. I think this is a great spot for Michigan State to cover this number. They cannot win, but they're going to cover the number. Also, I like Kentucky at home plus 12.5. Sarkisian has never covered the week after the Oklahoma game. Texas coming off a big emotional win, going to Lexington. I think they probably win, but 12.5 is a lot. The other one are 2 early road dogs. Georgia Tech plus 1.5 at Duke, and LSU plus 1.5 at Vanderbilt. Those are my 4 college plays. Michigan State, Kentucky, Georgia Tech, LSU, all underdogs. In the NFL, I only like 2 games. I think it's a tricky card. I love the Chargers against Smitty's Fugazi-ass Indianapolis Colts. Chargers minus 1.5. I think they get it done. And my play of the week, listen, this is why you know I'm really good at what I do. I do not get emotional, and my affinity for the Bucs doesn't play into this. I think it's a terrible spot for Tampa on Monday night. I think Detroit woodsheds us. We're banged up. Detroit's coming off a loss. They're home. It's going to be loud. It's going to be crazy. I am going with the Lions to get some get right against my Bucs on Monday night. We'll get them back in the playoffs, but they're going to kick our ass Monday night. Those are my official 6 plays for the weekend. 4 college,
I'm going
4
opposite
pro.
everything you said.
Good. Be broke.
And I'm going big on it.
Hashtag be broke.
All right, let's dive into this college games. First of all, I want to start. That's the big slate right there that Bailey pulled up. I want to ask you about this Louisville-Miami game. Steve Kim is in attendance. Louisville minus 11.5. They could be very easily 5-0. They lost to a good Virginia team. Miami's minus 11.5. Sorry. Where you at? Can Louisville cover 11.5?
I got a good number. I bet this earlier in the week, so I got Louisville plus 14. So I don't know that number exists, but I like Braum. I trust Braum. I'm trying to learn to trust Cristobal, but I still feel like he got a weird primetime coaching decision that he's going to make. I'm hoping it's tonight. But I took Louisville plus the points in this one.
All right. LSU Vandy. You got Vandy having a shot here?
Yeah, it's one of my actual plays. These next two games, both LSU and Georgia Tech on the road at Vandy and Duke, getting a point and a half. I just think LSU's defense is so good, this game is going to come down to the wire. And if LSU can generate any kind of explosive plays, I think they got a chance, to win it. LSU got a top-flight defense. They definitely one of the top 3 defenses in the country. And Duke it's weird because Georgia Tech's undefeated, but Duke plays Clemson next week. So it's kind of a weird spot for Duke, from a scheduling standpoint. So I think, what's Fry's first name? I drawing a blank on Coach Fry's first name at Georgia Tech.
You're talking about
Greg
Fry.
Brett Fry. Yeah, Brett Fry. I think he gets it done, man. He got Georgia Tech playing good. They got that dual threat quarterback. I'm going with
Duke
both.
in this spot. I like Duke.
Okay.
Only because Georgia Tech don't play nobody. They have a fairly schedule. They can get all the way through this because unscathed. They don't play Miami. And I think Duke is going to be their biggest challenge. Duke's playing pretty decent. I like this Duke to cover this game. I like Duke here. If Washington beats Michigan, is Coach Moore on the hot seat?
Nah, because I think Michigan wins by double digits. When I looked at this spread, -5.5, it was begging you to bet Washington. I didn't bet this game, but I think the running back from Michigan is back healthy. I know he got banged up against USC, but when I saw this spread, I think Michigan wins by double digits. I think they're 5.5-point favorites.
Yeah. Oklahoma's in a very peculiar situation here. They can struggle again against South Carolina, in my opinion, after that tough loss. I thought they rushed Mateer back. So it's going to be interesting. You think South Carolina covers?
These next two games are upset specials, in my opinion. I'm just going to make small bets on South Carolina money line and Arizona State money line. I think both home teams are live. I think Oklahoma's banged up. I don't think Mateer is healthy. I think South Carolina Beamer could be, even though he has an easy fallback in Virginia Tech, you could tell there's some internal issues in South Carolina from a pressure standpoint. He just fired his O-line coach. I think you're going to get a fired-up Gamecock crowd there in Columbia. I think they're live to win outright against Oklahoma, and it's a must-win for Arizona State. I think Sam Bennett is back. The quarterback.
Is he back?
Yeah, he practiced this week, so assuming he plays, and Jeff Sims, how is Jeff Sims still in college football?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's fucking ridiculous. All right. So Tennessee, Alabama. Tennessee's won 2 of the last 3. They just cannot win in Tuscaloosa, though. I'm rolling Bama on a heater to keep rolling.
I agree. Bama's really good right now.
SC Notre Dame. This is a game I think it's all in here. One team is out of the playoffs and one team is in after this game.
What is going on at running back with SC? Is number 2 available? Is he out for the year? I can't get no information out of there. The spread surprised me. Notre Dame's double-digit favorite in this game, I think.
I know. I think it's 11. We'll see.
I don't have an opinion. I'm going to sit back and watch that one.
All right. BYU Utah, battle of the church. I think Weddle's going Utah. Utah just put a great ass whipping on Arizona State. BYU's undefeated. Kalani played at Utah, played at BYU, but coached at Utah for a long time. There's a lot of bad blood here, but it's good blood as well because the head coaches are both really good friends. But Kalani wants to win as bad as Utah. This is going to be an interesting one. I think Utah is going to be too much. I don't know if this BYU team, without a great quarterback play, even though this guy's been nutty and gutty, I think Utah wins this one, Shaun.
Hey, Jordan Hudson, what the hell you doing over there? Wrapping shit up? Good Lord. Oh, you all right?
Huh?
You know we can hear that.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Why you say Jordan Hudson?
Because you acting like Jordan Hudson right now. You wrapping shit up. We ain't done, homie.
Nah, JB got to sprint. JB got to hop on Whitlock.
Man, Whitlock will wait, man.
He won't.
This show,
like, JB get paid for this shit.
Hey, this show bigger than Whitlock's. Tell J-Dub I said what up, man. To all you in the chat, give us one more like, subscribe before you get up out of here. Enjoy your weekend. We love y'all. Take those picks to the bank. I'll holler at y'all Monday. Send me some of those tickets after y'all hit the bets.
All right, then, Shaun. I appreciate you, my guy. Be safe, man, this weekend. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. And we'll see you again on Monday, homie.
All right, homie.
All right, man. Peace. Chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Young Bailey in the background, man, on the ones and twos. Thanks for holding
Hey,
it down.
I just got booted out. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I booted you out because you pissed me off. You leave our show early. You take phone calls for the yacht. You put our show on the back burner, so I had to boot you out, put you on punishment. You lost 15 points today, by the way. I've been keeping track. So you lost 15. Yeah, thank you, Bailey. Right on time. You lost 15 points just today. Bad energy, left to take a personal call, and leaving early to go on Whitlock. 3 penalties, 3 flags. If it was up to me, we had a show tomorrow, you would be suspended for the first hour. But it is what it is. It's Friday. Tomorrow's the weekend. You got big plans this weekend, Jason?
Nah, my mom's on her way over. I got to help her do some stuff. She's bringing a friend over to bring some shit over to set up. She wants me to take like DVD collection and shit. So I'm going to take that, help her out. And then nothing really other than that. Hopefully it's not raining or nothing. Weather's all right. And then no boat. I don't have no boat. I don't have no jet skis.
Dang, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that was a Mexican homie that called. That's my the guy to do that's the guy I've been trying to get a hold of for a week.
Yeah.
That's not my mechanic. That's the guy that's gonna redo my interior on the boat.
Oh, you thought it was another prank call, and then you was like, oh, it's a real deal. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll never judge a book by its cover, Smitty.
Yep.
But I did tell him there's gonna be the price he had was too high. And he needs to figure it out.
He needs to make it lower, basically.
He needs to figure it out because I have something in my pocket You heard his voice, didn't you?
I heard it.
So, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, what?
Anyway, man, we appreciate y'all. Real quick,
I made that call, and if he doesn't go from $5,000 to $2,000,
don't say it.
Ice will be here at his house.
I did.
So I'll be back. I'll be back Monday. I got to go on Whitlock.
What was the quote of the day, JB? I didn't get it.
What was that?
Well, before we go, can you remind me what the quote of the day was today? I didn't get it. My phone's fucked up.
Once I care, I don't leave. Once I leave, I don't care.
Well, we leaving right now, homie. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Fuck.